the ModeCast. We're here with Jeremy Roger Mode, Slick Rick, and Bernanny Fanny. Slick Rick, what's happening, man?
What it do, my dude? How are you?
Troy, we got Troy here.
What's going on?
J Money the house.
Fucking hate you. Jay Dizzle.
I asked him to be a little bit more enthusiastic. He turns into an asshole.
Woo! We're doing this now. It's the ModeCast.
Well, hello, everybody. Again, we got Troy and Rick here. And I just want to give a shout out to Ryan Worley once again for hooking us up with those badass shirts.
Thank you, Ryan.
The Fuck Cancer shirts. And everybody should check out his company. It's ScreenFlow.
Worley, you are the man. Thanks again, man.
But we asked Troy to be on, and he wanted to bring up a specific topic. And I asked my girlfriend to be here, too, but apparently she doesn't want to be on our podcast. I don't know why. I think she hates us.
Well, last time you guys were talking about, I think podcast 1 talking about having kids.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, like, you know, like.
You sounded really enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Don't have kids.
I definitely 100% don't want kids. I don't want kids. I tell everybody that. Everybody always says, like, oh, you'll change, but I'm not going to change. Like, the only way I'll have kids is if it's an accident.
For some reason,
like,
I believe that too, dude, because I can see you just being stubborn about that.
I just don't want kids. Like, and a lot of people can't understand that because, like, if they have kids
Why
themselves.
is that, because, like, you don't relate to kids or what?
No, I love kids.
Yeah, Troy's actually really
I
good
love
with
kids. I'm good with kids. And my buddy Matt, like all his nieces and nephews, they call me uncle basically. And my other friend Tiffany, she's got like a litter of kids, and they all call me their third dad. They're gonna give me a third dad coffee mug, you know. So I mean, I love kids. It's just I don't want any for myself. You know, like
I think because you're going about it the right way, too. You're actually going to get yourself fixed.
yeah.
Which I wish I would have done. I mean, I love my son. I would not give him back for anything. But my plan originally was to never have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, that had an accident happened, and now I have a son. But I think like you're going about the right way because you know you don't want to have kids. Not that you're not responsible enough, but you're actually going to make the decision so that you're not going to have an accident.
Well, you know what's annoying is I was talking to Trev and Evan about this last night. They say that if you don't have kids, it's selfish. So the only way to not be selfish is to be selfless and have kids.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid is that? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I get what they're saying, but, I mean, you can be selfless without having a kid.
And that's actually, so there's a chick, she wrote a book, Why Have Kids? Jessica something. Well, she goes on and talks about how, like, there's several ways to not be selfish. You can, do fucking charity. There's tons of ways to give back. Be a better fucking uncle or aunt. And she's I don't know. There's several things you can do.
Yeah, you don't have to have kids to learn how to be selfless. I mean, well, what Troy just said, he's like, you have friends, kids that you are an uncle to.
And like, my biggest fear about having a kid, like, what if it turns out to be a fucking Democrat? You know, like, what if my kid turns out like, I'm sorry, but America is becoming full of a bunch of pussies, like, bunch of fucking pussies. Like, what if my kid's like fucking turns into like a pussy who like complains about everything, wants everything handed down to him? You know what I'm saying?
Just want to have to be responsible. What is that one? That one sucks also.
You know, like, I mean, I'm fairly responsible. I mean, I go to work. I have a job.
Nah, dude, you're actually really responsible, man.
I have my own place.
But having kids,
I don't drink and drive. Like,
are those gonna have to
all these motherfuckers are fucking hypocrites. They're all like talking about drinking beers before work and shit. Like, I've not once ever drinking a beer before work. Not one time.
Yeah, I used to drink at work.
Yeah, like
I'll drink on my lunch breaks every now and then.
Listening to the first couple of ModeCasts, like, it made me feel better about my life. Like, I was like, dude, like, these guys are pieces of shit.
Oh, man. I'm doing all right. I've never drinking before work. This is awesome.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
but you work morning shift, though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When the weekend hits, like, I'll get down with the get down. But, like, during the week, I don't even drink during the week. Like,
Neither do I.
Like, I mean, but then again, I only work 4 days a week. I work 10/40, so like Thursday through Sunday.
That's a hard
my
binge
weekend.
drinking.
Yeah,
I kind of do the same thing, dude.
I miss the binge drinking.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was my favorite part of drinking.
yeah.
I'm waiting for a podcast that we do that doesn't always go back to drinking. Every fucking podcast we've done.
It's part of our life.
Yeah.
It just is. And like you made a good point last time when you were like, well, everyone knows like you can't drink. So when you go out to a bar when everybody's drinking, it's like awkward. Like, and so if I end up driving somewhere and go to a bar, like I don't have fun. Like I just sit there and just like, it's not fun. Like
That's why I hate the whole you can have just as much fun without drinking. It's like, well, what environment are you in? Because if
all our friends are alcoholics.
But that, and it's like if you go to a bar and you're not drinking, like there's no way so if me and you go to the bar, you're definitely gonna have more fun than me.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. It's the environment you're in. But if you go to another environment, like an amusement park, I don't have to drink to be at an amusement park to have a ton of fun.
Actually, it is more fun though when you're drinking.
Everything.
Last time we went to Disneyland, I was blasted, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I remember last time I was at Raging Waters, I fucking snuck a bunch of little.
I spend so much money.
Blasted? Nobody knows what that means. You were high as hell.
I'm talking. It doesn't mean I was drinking.
Yeah, everyone goes off of blasted as being shit-faced, right? If you're blasted, what do you think?
I took it to that.
Yeah. You're hammered.
I did also, but then once I thought about it, I was like, yeah, he's talking about being high.
I hear blasted, I'm like someone's shit-faced.
So I took some edibles, and Cars Land in California Adventure was amazing. I felt like I was in the movie.
That sounds pretty cool.
I fucking hate Disneyland. I hate Disneyland.
I just don't like. I hate lines.
You go there, and there's so many fucking smelly fat people and fucking rubbing elbows with you. Like, all these fucking little kids, like, whining and crying, and then, like, you have to do anything, you have to wait a minimum of an hour in a line with all these smelly fat people. Like, it's just bullshit.
There's no line that's worth, there's no ride that's worth waiting fucking 45 minutes for.
Yeah. Fuck that.
No.
Like, if you want to have fun, like, I'd rather go hiking or go swimming or go to the beach. There's no fucking lines for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, that brings back to the point, like, but you guys have kids, and kids love Disneyland, Like...
Hey, real fast, going back to the whole kid thing, what about your chick? Like, she's totally okay with...
I told my chick from the beginning, I told her I do not want to have kids. So I told her
with
that.
her for like what?
A year.
That's a little bit, yeah.
Almost. Yeah, and she recognized that. I think she was like kind of on the fence. Like, she was like, well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Right now she doesn't, but ultimately I don't think she does either, because every weekend we do something fun. Like next weekend we're going up to Solvang, we're going to Monterey, we're going to San Francisco. Like, you can't really just drop everything and go do that if you have kids.
Yeah, hell no.
Every weekend we're either going to the beach, we're going hiking, we're going places, you know. Like, so.
No, that part's neat for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think her opinion would change though once you actually schedule the appointment for the vasectomy?
You know what? I'm not sure about that. It might, but I don't think it will.
Damn, dude. So you're totally convinced?
Yeah, I for sure want to get fixed. I don't want to have kids. Like,
wow.
Another thing is just money. Like, I'm sure you guys know, kids are expensive. Like, you have to pay, and it only gets worse as they get older. You have to pay for school. You have to pay for all that shit, like clothes. Like,
it's actually not that bad. I don't find it being too expensive to have a child. I think child support's expensive though.
That's another thing I was going to bring up. Like, what does Andy pay? Like fucking $900, $1,000?
$600.
I don't know. It always changes. He told me $700.
Just like,
it always changes.
Like,
Next month it'll be $800.
I think it's $600.
He's all $699.
Like, I just can't like fathom just why would you give like half your money? I mean, I understand paying. Like, if anything, what they should do is they should take all that child support and put it in an account and give it to the kid when they turn 18 for school or for life or whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? No, but most of the moms fucking take that money and get tattoos and fucking go out drinking. Like, you know what I mean? Most of the single moms, like,
yeah, but
like how much of that money is actually going towards the kid? You know, you don't know
everything, because you're paying for the roof to be over their head, the electricity to be on, the food that the mom's buying. So I mean, it's.
But say you have split custody. Say you have split custody. Why should the guy have to pay?
Oh, I fully agree. If it's 50-50, like if you have your child 50% of the time, there shouldn't be any child support that time, because you're both providing a roof, you're both providing everything that the child needs.
Because most of the time, when it is 50-50, the guy still has to pay.
That's how Jay is right now. Jay almost has 50%. He still pays what, like $400?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say how much I pay, but yeah, I pay more than I think I should.
That's just crazy though. Jay has him almost 50% of the time, and still it's nuts.
If they change the laws, like to make it more even, like if you have a kid, like like.
That's the biggest problem, though.
Then maybe I would want to have a kid, but I know, like, I'm not thinking in the now. I'm thinking in the future. Like, I don't want to be tied down paying some fucking, child support for a kid that they're trying to keep from me. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of girls do that. They get bitter, you know?
Well, that's the biggest problem with the whole getting divorced, or, you know, you have a child with somebody trying to deal with the custody and everything, is that we have these archaic laws from the 50s. And at the time when the laws were passed, like, they made sense for the time.
Yeah.
But they don't make any sense anymore because now, you know, both parents work and both parents make about the same amount of money.
Now it's like, I'm a single mom, hear me roar! Ah! Like, seriously, like, fuck, I will never date a single mom again. I'll never do that shit. It was miserable.
Yeah, I think that's one of my buddies out in San Diego. He was I don't know how old he is now, but I don't really talk to him too much. But at the time, he was dating a 21-year-old. He was like 32, and I was like, damn, she's young. He's like, dude, I can't date chicks my age. He said, because they already have fucking kids, and they've been fucked over too many times, and they're fucking fucked up in the head. He's like, there's very few chicks that are like single moms out there that are like on the right path.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? He's like, I dated a few moms. He's like, and it was fucking nuts. Because they're so afraid of getting screwed over that they come at you like aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
The few chicks I dated that had a kid, they definitely weren't who I wanted to be with, to say the least.
Do you think most of the times, like, they want you to fulfill that role in a way?
Well, yeah, they're not looking to bring somebody in just for a one-night stand. They want someone to be there for their kids.
We got to figure, I mean, it's not that they're necessarily looking for a dad, because I didn't experience anything where they were looking for a father figure. It's like they're looking for a partner. And a part of their life is their kids. So you have to be a partner in that, too. And you really have to be prepared for that. Even though I have a kid, I wasn't prepared to take care of somebody else's kid. I'm very selfish.
I get to sleep in on the weekends.
Yeah. Well, dude, like last night, we're at Steve's house. Trevor and I, me, Trevor, and Evan, we were there till 5 in the morning. And I was just like, oh, my God, I had to get up at 7:30. I got 2.5 hours of sleep last night. It was just, it's rough.
You're a good dad, dude, for sure, though. Like, the way I saw how you and Landon were connecting and stuff, like, that shit was pretty cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Because he was getting up early as hell, and I was like, oh, man.
And another thing is, like, what if you have, like, a girl, and she ends up being, like, a fucking total slut? Like, you're going to be that dad, like, damn, my fucking girl's a slut. Like, I'm just going, you know, like.
That's still one thing I'm terrified. I can never imagine having a daughter.
Right? Like, oh, but if you have a son, you're like, oh,
I wouldn't
go
mind.
have fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's just different. Like, I would be terrified of having a daughter.
You know that show U.S. Weekly? Or is it, I think U.S. Weekly, right? They'll bring up, like, certain topics.
Well, there's a magazine called Us Weekly.
No, there's a show on TV. I don't know if it's U.S. Weekly. Maybe it's something else. U.S. Daily or...
Sure.
Okay, well,
Continue.
whatever. Well, anyways, there was a guy on there who was reporting. He was saying that I don't know exactly what these stats mean, but he was saying that in I think it was 1980, it was 2.1, and now the rate of kids is 1.9. I don't know what that percentage is.
Is that like 1.9 kids per family, or like?
I don't know.
confused.
When he threw that out, I was like, what does that mean? Well, anyways, he was like, it's such a significant drop. He was saying that basically we're going to have a country that's ran like Florida. There's a bunch of old people, no one to take care of them because now that women are such playing a valuable role in the workplace now that they don't want to have kids. They want to keep moving up the ladder. And he's saying that's how he sees the world becoming basically like Florida. Just a bunch of old people on
I
Social
don't see that
Security. And
happening.
there's not enough people to support like Social Security and all that.
I don't buy that at all. I mean, the Social Security we're fucked on. That's already clear because
Yeah.
our government just gives that money away. But no, I don't buy that at all because I mean, everything I've seen is that population's still growing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think there's plenty of kids out there.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
I think people should have to apply for having a kid license. You know, like, fucking, just like they have to like take a test and make sure, and like a financial like background check, make sure they can have a kid, and then like you contribute to society, so yeah, like you can have a kid, but like you have like some people just like popping out kids, like, and they don't have to work, and they're content with that. They don't have to try, they don't have to do anything in life. They just collect their what's it called, food stamps, like fucking child support. They don't
Whatever
work.
it's called.
Lazy people.
There's this chick at my work. She's got 5 kids.
Democrats.
I shouldn't be saying this, but anyway, she's got 5 kids, and she's on welfare, and she's like, oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna have another kid. It's like you're ridiculous.
Just to get a little bit more money, huh?
No, but it's like you can't afford the kid you have now, and you want to have a fucking another one. Like I don't care if you want another kid, you can't afford them. You know what I mean? Like you're fucking retarded.
Well, I love this argument because I like the idea of you should have to be approved to be a parent. But at the same time, I also see it as taking away freedoms.
Yeah.
But you have situations like our cousin who adopted 5 children, all siblings. You know, she went from 0 kids to 5 kids instantly. And they're all, the mom is a drug addict, and she had all the kids got taken away from her. My cousin legally adopted all of them. And it's like, at what point do we, like, take that woman who keeps having these kids and just get her tubes tied? Just no, you're not allowed to have any more kids.
Who has the right to say that?
Dude, all I know is my cousin is awesome. Can you imagine adopting 5 kids at once?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not at all. I could not imagine that at all.
She was a nurse. She's the one that delivered the babies, right?
Well, she works in the NICU, which is the infant ICU, the neonatal ICU, and she, as from what I think I remember being told, was that she dealt with all of them in the NICU unit because they were all,
So they were all twins?
No. No, they're all different ages. It's just they're all drug babies. Because mom's a drug addict.
I see. But it's from the same
lady. Mom, and it's who knows how many dads. I mean, I don't believe in it, but I mean, at what point do we say you're not allowed to have any more kids? Because all you're doing is ruining children at that point.
I believe in that because I don't know. If you're going to be that irresponsible, I think your right should be taken away.
Dude, there's a clinic right on Pomona and Gary.
You're familiar with it or what?
Well, I just see them protesting all the time. They're like always protesting.
That's another thing. Like everybody like is protesting like Planned Parenthood. Like if people don't want to have kids, like don't get mad at them. You know what I mean? Like Planned Parenthood. Like
yeah, no, I hear you on that one. You know what's crazy to me is like if you actually really evaluate like the question someone's asking, like, well, why don't you want to have kids? Most people, I'm not gonna say most people. I don't know the stats, but I would say there's a good number out there that actually legitimately haven't really given much thought if they want kids or not. It's just a thing that constantly they're being asked, so they think that they need to have kids. Mm-hmm. Nobody really evaluates like, oh, do I actually really want kids?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's just part of society. You're gonna get married. You're gonna buy a house. You're gonna have kids.
Yeah, that pattern's laid out for everybody. That's what's shitty.
Yeah, generations. You know what I mean?
What do you guys think about marriage?
I don't believe in marriage, but I like Jasmine. I love the hell out of her, and to keep her, I have to get married.
See, that's stupid in my mind. Like I don't believe in marriage in 2015. I think back in the day, in the fucking 1800s, when like the thing to do was to get married, you know. Like, but now, like if you're happy and like you love someone, like you shouldn't have to tie them down financially. Like, oh, if we ever split, it's going to be nasty. You know what I mean?
Well, no, but what about the legal side of it? The legal rights that you have as a spouse that you don't have as a boyfriend or girlfriend?
And I think that's stupid, too. Like, why should you get married so you get in a better tax bracket, right?
Yeah, you get, well, from my experience, we got moved up and then we got fucked every year on taxes.
Yeah, but, like, nowadays, like, what's the divorce percentage is, like, what, 50%? It's probably even higher in California.
50%. Damn.
And it's like, why? I'm just going to find someone that I hate and give them half my money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, that's not the goal, though. I just think people need to go
I think a lot of times, like, when people get married, they're like, oh, okay, it's done. Now I can stop trying. You know what I mean? And how relationships work, you have to try. It goes both ways. Like, I love my chick. Like, but I told her my stance on marriage and kids. I told her that I don't want to get married and don't want to have kids and everything, but we can ride off in the sunset and go on vacations every single weekend, you know, and be happy.
See, that's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, no, I don't believe in marriage one bit, but like I told Jasmine, I was like, I'm going to do it because I love the hell out of you, and that's what she wants. Yeah. But I don't believe in it at all.
Yeah.
Marriage is a joke in my eyes.
Like, and then, like, if it goes bad, then you have to pay divorce. Both you guys lose out. You have to pay divorce lawyers. Like, you lose all your shit. You have to start paying alimony. Like, it's just like a nightmare. Like, if you're just happy, just stay happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the religious. Like, some people are religious and they get married, but I'm not religious.
I'm not either.
I'm an atheist. Like, I think when people die, that you're just dead, and that's it.
I remember me and you talking about that a little bit over at Trev's last time. You're all, I don't want to get into it, dude.
Yeah, but then, like, if you try to tell someone that, like, I don't go out and, like, say, like, that's what I am. You know what I mean? But, like, sometimes it gets brought up, and they, like, they can't believe it.
Was it me and Andrew?
Like,
they were talking about it?
Yeah, it was Andrew, yeah. Like, they can't believe it. I tell them that I'm an atheist, and they, like, think it's so bad. Like, I'm just like, I just don't.
Where were you created from?
Yeah, just I think that we
Well, do you
evolved.
atheist or
you know?
agnostic?
I'm atheist.
So you don't believe in God at all?
I don't believe in God at all.
So I sit in the middle because I don't have proof either way.
Yeah.
So I'm agnostic because I can't say there's no God, and I can't say there is a God. I've never experienced one or the other.
Yeah, and then
It
like
cracks me up when you tell people that you feel that way, because then they're like, "Wait, what?" It's like,
yeah, they get so like butthurt about it. I'm just like, dude, like I'm not going around trying to convert people to atheism, but it's just what I believe. And then like at the same time, like it's fucking annoying. Like at the DMV, I'm fucking waiting, and this guy's holding a sign saying "Repent or go to hell." Like it's like, and he's like yelling at me, telling me I'm a bad person unless I go to church. Like, I'm like, dude.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
If you want to follow, like, I don't, like, if you're religious, I mean, I have no problem. I have plenty of religious friends, you know? Like, I'm just saying, like, don't try to, like, get me.
don't preach.
Don't
Yeah,
preach.
I
Yeah.
feel you on that.
Keep
I
it
feel you
keep
on
it to
that.
yourself.
It cracks me up because some people that claim to be atheist, I love how preachy they get about being atheist. Because, like, you're talking about your own personal religion right now, right?
Yeah.
Called atheism.
Hey, can we all talk shit to Ricky for being on his phone?
Yep, you can totally talk shit on
Oh,
me.
but that brings up another point.
Dude, I'm trying
You
to
guys
sing
call
sax
him,
over here, right?
you guys call him Google Boy? I'm fucking just as bad as him. I Google fucking everything. Everything. I Google everything. Like, if I get in an argument with someone, I'm like, I'll fucking Google it. And then, like, I'll usually prove them wrong because
But
I'm
it won't
always
even
right.
go to an argument. It'll literally be talking about something, and we'll be going back, like, maybe go back once or twice, and then Jeremy already has his phone out.
Well, if I don't know, I
It's
might as
called
well find out.
multitasking. That's all it is.
I'm going to get another beer.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Rick, you want kids?
Yeah. I just wanted to be with the right girl. That's all it is.
2.5 kids, a house with a white picket fence.
Wait, what was that? You said that really fast.
That used to be a statistic that
What is
the
it, 2.5
average American,
kids?
the average American has like 2.5 kids and a house with a white picket fence or some shit.
What does that mean, 2.5 kids?
It was just an average. It doesn't mean that you have,
So is that like a
2
boy
kids
girl
and
and
a
a half a
midget.
girl, or a boy girl and a boy girl?
No, I'm just,
It's just an average. You don't know how percentages work? Percentages work.
No,
they
but
don't.
I'm
They're
going
not
back
like
to,
full
percentage I heard on
full
that-
numbers.
on the USDA.
No, this
or
is
whatever it was.
old. This is
the
like
1.9 and the 2.1. I'm still confused by that.
Guess
well,
the
yeah, it's
ratio
just
or
a
something
number
like that.
because they take everything. They're taking like all relationships and then the percentage of those relationships that have kids. And on average, it comes out to 1.9 or whatever he said on that program you watched. You're not good at math. Just deal with it.
Yeah. Dude, we've already went over this several times.
Hey,
Ryan and
I
were
read
both in special ed.
I read an
Yeah,
article
dude, that
where
shit sucked, man.
I read an article where like it's like a minimum what you spend on like having a kid
Yeah.
is like
See, I think that's kind of dumb, though.
$250,000.
Like, why would you worry about that?
Because I would rather have a Ferrari than have a kid, like for sure. Like I would just take that $250,000 I would waste on some kid, and then I'll buy a Ferrari.
Dude, I'm totally with you.
Right?
Yeah. But I have kids.
Right? But like, I mean,
Go
I understand.
Troy.
I understand. Like you have kids. You obviously love your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you love your kids.
Fuck yeah.
It's just how it is. I don't even want to get.
I like Louis C.K. I wouldn't change my kids for the world, but if I can go back, I wouldn't have them. Yeah, no, it's fucking, it's fun, dude. It's
I even
fucking fun,
talked to
but-
my mom about it, and my mom like, of course she wants grandkids, you know.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like at the same time, I told her like I was like, this is how society is nowadays. Like, what happens like if it doesn't work between the mom
Do
and
you
the
think we're
dad?
evolving, like,
start
too fast?
hating each other, and it's just like,
Dude, you know how much daycare is? Fucking retarded. I pay $700 a month for St. Landon for 4 days a week. 4 days a week.
And he's not even there that long, is he?
Well, he's there all. I mean, he's there from 8:30 to 4:30.
Oh, yeah.
But-
That's a cool little 8-hour shift.
That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I have Miles at home with me because I can't afford to send both of them. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
This is such a cool kid.
Well,
man.
all my child support goes. It's pretty much as his daycare. That's it. I mean, because my ex doesn't use it for anything but his daycare.
It's just crazy, dude. Child care is fucking ridiculous.
and you guys were talking about how you start forgetting shit like after you have kids. That does not matter if you have kids or not. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
Well, because you fucking are hammered half the time.
On the weekends, yeah. But like even
From
like
Thursday to Sunday.
it doesn't matter. I think we're just getting old. Like
Well, Monday through Thursday, those are like your fucking recuperating days, so you're still hungover through the week.
I still never drank a beer before work. Like Chuck.
Well, dude, hey, don't you start working like 6
Jack
o'clock in the
Taylor.
morning though?
Yeah, but like even
Who the fuck's gonna?
but
open a
even
beer?
like you guys were talking about like getting a beer on lunch. Like I've never done that either.
I've never
Like I
done
go
that.
out to eat sometimes. Like
Yeah, it definitely
to
doesn't
restaurants,
make you go back to
and
work.
I've never like said like, oh, like I'm gonna order a beer and go back to work. Like I'm just like, you don't mix alcohol and working. To me, like I don't
It's
know.
more like you order like a couple drinks, like a couple quick little shots. Keep going.
It's even worse. Rick's like, nah, dude, I'm talking about a couple of shots, man, not a drink.
You just get it going real fast. You're like, all right, let's do it. Kind of pump yourself up real quick.
And you got what? You got fucking Treetop talking about how he took someone's keys away.
Treetop?
Fucking took someone's keys away, acting all high and mighty, like tall and mighty. Fucking this motherfucker drinks and drives all the time. Like Treetop.
Treetop.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Fucking
Dude, he has so many.
dude, we went to the
nicknames.
river one time.
Giraffe,
We went to the
because
river
he
one
fucking-
time, and this motherfucker he drank like fucking 8 beers on the way to the river, like while he's driving.
That's what's up.
Like,
I would have been right there with him.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Been right there with. I mean,
and you know what, Ryan?
I don't fuck around with that shit, dude. I don't do that.
You know what,
I
Ryan?
noticed that because I was like, when we were fucking going towards.
Remember
what-
I took you guys to the beach? I didn't drink.
Yeah, and I
had
was just
one
like,
drink, and
I was like, I'm gonna bring this with you. Yo, no, dude, I finished that shit before.
yeah, I don't fuck around with drinking and driving.
Yeah, me neither.
I used
That's
to yell
the
at
one
Jeremy all the
thing.
time. That was like the main thing. I used to yell at Jeremy about fucking drinking
I
and
feel
driving.
you on that. Yeah, no, that's.
Dude, if I like calculated all my Uber receipts per month, like it's ridiculous because I take Uber everywhere. Because even if I
This
drink
fool took an
2
Uber to
beers,
Tilted Kilts.
yeah, today, like
It's like
today.
5 minutes from here. If
Yeah,
that.
but guess what? I don't have a DUI. Like
Yeah, exactly.
a lot of my friends do. You know,
Yep.
like I'm just responsible when it comes to that matter.
Dude, those girls were so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, what happened with all that last night? I left
Oh,
you
so
guys.
know- all
I
right,
left you guys.
So, yeah.
Hold on, don't leave us in the dark. We don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
All right, so we were at my buddy Matt's house. He has a pool, so we were swimming, drinking over there, and then we go to Toby Keith's, and then it got like past like what 10 o'clock, and I get tired.
Way
so
past 10 o'clock.
So I ended up,
You probably left before like 1 o'clock, I would say.
yeah. I ended up going home and passing out because I get fucking tired now. Yeah. So I got dropped off, and then fucking these guys like raged out. What'd you guys end up doing?
All right, so fucking Toon and that fool David. First time I ever met David. He's a creep, but he's a cool guy in a way. I don't know, but fucking Toon and him end up just talking to some random chicks, and they end up deciding that they pretty much were able to get him to come over. So they took an Uber ride with us back over to Matt's. We end up going into the pool. We're having a blast. They're fucking all skinny dipping and all that good shit. And
So it was like a bunch of dudes and 2 chicks.
it wasn't a bunch of dudes. It was like 4 of us.
A bunch of
A bunch of dudes and 2 chicks.
Yeah.
When the ratio is like that, it's a bunch of
Were
guys.
you guys like just like fighting over like who could get each chick? Like,
Me personally, I wasn't, but everyone else was. You know me, Troy. So I wouldn't do that. But
hey, by the way, those girls were ugly as fuck.
yeah,
I saw.
that's probably why I wasn't going after it. But they were like, I would say like borderline 5.5, 6 or something like
Dude,
that.
they were like fucking 3.5s. Like they were ugly.
No,
as fuck.
I'll give them more of a benefit than that because they weren't like crazy, fat, chunky, ugly girls. Like
They're
just
Andy
kinda-
type of girls.
They're Andy girls.
They're Andy girls.
Totally Andy girls. Andy would have been fucking like, yep, I'm gonna stick a dick in her. Fucking something like that. But
I love Andy. The last one. Tell him about the fat girl story. Which one?
Fucking Andy.
dude, Matt was all talking about some crazy Taiwan stories too. But anyways, we're getting off subject. We end up fucking going over to Tilt the Kilts earlier this morning. And we end up having breakfast and a couple little drinks just to get us going. And we drop them back off over at their car. And their car was over at Toby Keith's. And right away, they just went straight back into Toby Keith's.
Just probably picked up on some more guys.
Yeah, and that's what it seemed like. No brushing their teeth, didn't change their clothes, fucking...
Oh, they hooked up.
Yeah, fucking Toonie smashed one of the girls. Everyone else was all over that other little blonde chick. Like, dude, I was just like, gosh damn, dude. Like, that is just sad.
That's how fucking.
That's how girls are nowadays.
That's how STDs get fucking. That's fucking ridiculous.
But then they kept talking about where it was like, All right, well, who's got chlamydia? I mean,
Let's start a new fucking subject.
Hey, that's
all right.
Anyways, that's what's great about this podcast. Though. It's fucking raw.
Ricky's gonna get like.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with chlamydia. It goes away in a week. Just take your antibiotics.
Hey, that's what I love about the podcast. Though. There's nothing. It's all raw. Nothing scripted.
So is chlamydia.
If you guys want to know about the story, just ask me personally.
Fucking Ricky.
Hey, and another thing I wanted to bring up is, Ryan, you're a fucking hypocrite. You're talking about all the Tongans fucking oasising people. You oasis all of us all the time.
So that's different. You guys are sexy, man. They just did it to everybody. I do it to all my hot friends.
Yeah. Like, what was it, your
Troy,
birthday?
you're a pretty guy. Dude. Look
What
at your
is
eyes.
oasising?
Yeah, I know. That's so...
Okay, it's literally gay. But, like, what you do is you go up to another guy and you just hump them. Air hump them, you know? Like,
Well, I don't air hump you. I just grab your dick or something.
yeah.
I used
Like,
to do that to strangers at parties because they got a funny reaction.
yeah.
Thank you, Ryan, for never doing that. Appreciate that.
When was it, your birthday?
Spoke too
Like,
soon.
when we went out to sushi, we went out to HK's.
Yeah.
Dude, you were fucking humping everybody. You were
Dude,
like,
that's what I do.
like, dude.
I'm a horny man.
Only when he's hammered.
What can I say? I'm a horny man.
And what was Ricky? Ricky was talking about how only females can be gay.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Let me clear that up real quick. Since we
He said it's okay for females to be gay, but man, that's totally wrong.
Yeah, that was rude. That was actually disrespectful, and I apologize for that. Anybody that no, that was super biased. For sure.
Backtrack.
That was super biased, and fuck.
How is that biased for you to say that?
Because I mean, like, if a girl and a girl can get married,
No, but I'm saying if that's how you felt.
no, I didn't feel like that. I was just acting like a fool and just being ignorant. That's all it was.
No, what he meant to say was
You get turned on by that, but you don't get turned on by guys.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel the same way. It's like if I see two guys make out, I'm kind of like, oh. If I see two chicks make out, it's like.
If I see a dude and a dude kiss, I'm like, ugh. Like, all right, guys.
I'm like, hell yeah.
do that shit away.
Ryan's fucking half chubbing. Like,
He slaps his ass on the way back. Like, ooh.
Like, dude, grab him.
no, I think like
Stroke it.
I remember like back in high school, I was like, if any of my friends are gay, it's either gonna be Ryan or Trevor. Like, you guys are fucking.
Hey, you know what's shitty though? As we get older, like now everyone's convinced that like I'm fucking bisexual. Everyone's like, for sure, you're fucking gay.
You're just comfortable with your gay sexuality.
Hey, fucking Byron was sending me the funniest Snapchats yesterday of this full fucking. He was at the beach and he had some chick with him. I don't know who the fuck it was because like he just like personally snapped it to me. And he was fucking. He had this like the little what is it, the emoji hand or whatever, and he has like the hand on her ass, and he's fucking slapping that shit. At the beach, and then he goes in and he just starts kissing it. He's like, and just like starts macking down on it. I'm
What,
like,
did he send you a porno or what?
I don't know. No, he didn't. He just it was just funny because
Dude, that was the most random story.
Yeah.
Still lost right now.
no because like I thought we were talking about asses and shit.
Hey, speaking of that, hey, what's your guys' theories on anal sex?
Yeah, I'm not for it.
I'm down for it now.
Dude, every time when my chick's on her period, it's called it's called anal BJ week.
Anal BJ.
Yeah, daddy's gonna get some. He ain't gonna wait a week. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm not really about that.
I've only done it like once or twice. So.
Yeah, a little blood never hurt nobody.
I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that
Dude,
one.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm talking about the
also,
blood.
Yeah,
I'm not down for
I also got period sheets.
I got period
I set those things up. Like if she's on her period, like fucking set those bad boys
Oh
up.
man.
And then like as long as you wash them right away, it all comes out.
I think I'm just not that horny that I need to fucking have sex when she's on her period.
But I just don't think you're that horny ever because
I'm-
Jasmine complains a lot.
Dude, Jazz is
I'm fucking
nympho, man.
like, I mean, we're still in our first year, but like I have sex with my girlfriend at least twice every single time that I hang out with her.
I used to do it with
Sometimes
Jazz up till
once if I'm
fucking
drunk.
like 5 years I was with her.
That's how I
Yeah.
used to do it with my ex, for
Like
sure.
5, 6, 7 times sometimes, but you know, I was like, I got kids, I'm tired. I'm like the woman, I'm like, I'm tired, Jazz, do it tomorrow.
I got a headache.
Jazz like, you're so fucking gay. Come on.
What is a trip? How much kids definitely ruin sex.
Fuck yeah.
They're in the way. They're little cock blockers.
Yeah.
It's so funny, you gotta plan it out when the kids go to bed.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
You have to wait till they're really asleep. Because when they're mobile, the worst thing is having them walk in on you.
Yeah.
Daddy, what are you doing to mommy? Yeah, fuck that.
The sideways sneak sex.
There's another notch why not to have kids. So you guys never really said anything why it's good to have kids, other than you love your kids.
Well, you're the best to say that.
I would say definitely, for one, especially straightens up your act. You're not out there acting like a retard anymore.
Yeah.
But no, it's everything. I mean, fucking, dude, kids can bring so much fucking joy. Like the smallest things. You know what I mean? Like just, it's your kid. You know what I mean? It's.
You know what I ultimately want?
Right?
You know what
dude,
I
it's a
ultimately?
trip.
I want my sister to have like 4 to 5 kids. That way, I could just like take them out and do uncle
Troy,
stuff, like feed them a bunch of candy and sugar, and then drop them back off.
I'll be that.
And then it would be fucking great.
Having a kid definitely. There's no reason to act mature. You get to be a child when you're around them. Be goofy and fuck. It's a blast.
I would totally be a child if I had a kid.
I think it's harder to explain the positives because it's such a personal experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try and explain it to somebody else.
I understand, but at the same time, like I don't even.
Dude, maybe you don't understand though. That's why you don't want kids. You know what I mean?
No, I just know that I don't want kids. I already know. Like I don't want to waste the money. I want the free time.
You're
I
okay
like
with
the-
admitting that you want
I
to be
like-
selfish.
I like.
Yeah,
to-
that's what it sounds like, dude.
What's a worse scenario? Saying you don't want to have kids and somebody sitting there saying, "Oh, it's just because you don't have any," and then you have a kid because everyone around you is telling you that you haven't experienced it, so that's why you don't want a kid, and then you find out that you still don't want to have a kid, and yet you have a kid now.
Like, what if you grow up and your kid likes to play soccer,
That's
which
cool.
is a stupid sport?
No, it's not.
Like, soccer is stupid.
Nah.
I agree with you, it's a stupid sport, but
no, you
if they
need to
wanna
go play football. No, I want to play soccer. All my friends are playing soccer. Well, all your friends are stupid.
I am
you know?
worried about that. Like Landon or Miles wanting to play a sport that I know nothing about. Like baseball, dude. I don't know nothing about
I
baseball.
fucking hate baseball too.
Yeah.
So what, baseball? Didn't you play baseball?
Yeah, fool. I got benched all the time.
Dude, baseball sucks. I think people.
I'm
like,
scared of the ball.
NASCAR drivers burn more calories than people that play a full game of baseball. Like, put it that way. Like,
I don't know about that, but it could be true.
Like, baseball's so fucking boring. Like, you go to a baseball
I would
game, the
rather watch
only
a
thing you
baseball
can
game
do to
than a
make the
NASCAR.
baseball game better is to get blacked out drunk, and then it's okay.
I'd rather watch baseball than NASCAR, though.
Oh, I love NASCAR.
NASCAR is cool, for sure. I mean, only the sprint comp, though.
I think the first few laps and the last few laps of NASCAR is
That's
awesome.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Everything in between
The
is
last, like 10
all right.
laps are, like, the funnest laps to
Yeah, how
watch.
many laps are there? It's like ridiculous.
Depends
Like
what type of
200 or
track
some
you're
shit?
on.
Yeah, it depends on the race. You have shit like the Indy 500.
So that's 500 miles.
The best sport by far is football.
Yeah.
And then now I have my fantasy football draft tomorrow.
What do we name our team?
It's gonna fucking take over my life. Fantasy football takes over your life. Once you start playing, you don't stop.
What should we name our team? Have you figured that out yet, or what? Should we broadcast
what was it? Like the Spanish trampoline or something like that?
I know, that's kind of lame.
Majestic
Fuck you guys-
Hair Crew.
I like that one.
Spanish trampoline. It sounds very racist. Like, it just sounds... Sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm about
guess
to
it
sound really
does.
racist now.
I guess it does. I don't know.
Spanish trampoline.
I don't even know what it means.
You set it up next to
Ryan,
the border?
why are you fucking like gagging on the fucking microphone?
I can't help it. It's like it's here and I just want
But he's like rubbing it all over his face
this is
and
what-
his forehead.
I do this a lot too.
That's another thing. Have you gotten any blood on your forehead lately?
Fuck you. Dude, you know what's fucked up? Let's not bring this up again. Jasmine, seriously? It's like, can you fucking for once? Because Jeremy keeps bringing it up. He's like, hey, have you heard fucking Ryan's blood? Every podcast, so Jasmine...
I know, I do feel bad for her because it's like, that is embarrassing.
Hey, no, she told all of her coworkers about the podcast, and Jeremy keeps bringing up the bloody story.
And then they listen to it.
Hey, and she's a manager. So, hey, how funny would it be if your manager, like, you would tell all your other coworkers, like, dude, hey, you want to hear a funny story about fucking our manager? Listen to this.
No one at my work knows how I really am. I don't fucking say a word to anybody at my work.
Same for me.
They don't know that I have a disco ball and I wear party pants everywhere. Like,
In
straight up.
Speedos.
That's what we were talking about. Well, that's what we were talking about with Kevin. How like we have our masks for every situation.
I have my
It's
mask
like with
for
our
sure.
friends, we get to like be ourselves,
Mhm.
and then at work you're one person. Around family, you're one person. Around your in-laws, you're another person.
Totally.
I will say that I'm the same person around my family. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't like. My mom probably knows way too much.
I would say I'm pretty
Well,
close.
what about like
just
aunts?
open.
What about like aunts and uncles though?
No, I keep it from them.
Maybe besides my
We're talking
grandma.
about like family.
Huh?
Maybe besides my grandma. That's like the only person that I... Because she's like
no,
super...
but you're not. I don't think because you didn't even want us to post it. Tag your name because you don't want your mom to hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
So how you gonna say you're open with your mom, with your family?
Well, it's because I don't want my mom to hear about me be like fucking
And so you're not open. I wouldn't give two shits to my mom or my dad. Every time we post a new one, we tell our stepmom, listen to this one.
I don't want her to know about me taxing girls and shit like that. Like, damn.
But then you're not open with your mom.
Dude, I'm open with my mom. Like,
Yeah, see,
so one time,
everything else besides that.
Yeah, our mom got a little frustrated sometimes with the stories we would tell.
yeah.
so one time, Kim accidentally lost her panties in my parents' motorhome, and they went on a vacation. They went on a road trip, and my dad found them, and he thought it was a pirate eye patch. And he went to go
eye patch?
Yeah, well, he went to go put it on, and he quickly realized that it was probably panties. And they ended up taking a bunch of pictures, in front of signs and stuff.
That's
like,
hilarious.
They took 10 different pictures with Kim's panties.
He's all doing this to the family.
What did Kim say? She's humiliated?
A little bit, but not too bad.
That's fucking great.
That's what's up, though. I mean,
She's got a pretty good mindset.
Yeah, that was a good sport.
She doesn't overreact to anything.
Dude, your mom and dad are the shit.
Yeah, my dad's straight up a hillbilly.
The best hillbilly. All right.
The fridge is really far.
Damn, when Troy said that, though, when he's like, you guys told me all the negatives, what are the positives? I was like, there's a lot of positives. Why can't I think of any?
It's just weird because all the positives, they really are really personal. Because a lot of
you try. They don't sound meaningful when you explain them to somebody else.
No, because it's I get so much joy out of it. This is my blood right here.
Yeah.
Another thing is I think babies are just fucking gross. Like, if I see someone has a little puppy, I'm like, oh, look at the little puppy. I see someone with a baby, I'm like, dude, I'm not going anywhere near that thing. It's gonna poop on me. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well, babies are just terrifying in general because you can't really play with them. They're so fragile.
Dude, I'd never want to hold a baby.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a female thing. Like, they love it when they do nothing. As men, we want to get to the play stage. We want to be able to throw them around. And fucking, you know what I mean?
Kind of, give him little elbows or something like
Landon,
that.
Dude, I'll get lost in time. I'll play with him for 3 hours, running around like beating him up, chasing him, throwing him on the couch. It's fucking a blast.
Yeah, he's just constantly laughing and everything.
Yeah, but the baby stage, like Miles right now, it's like I just know that I need to take care of this life. You know what I mean? It's
I was just thinking about how shitty Andy's tattoo was and how more shitty it is now.
Yeah, I wish he would have left the D-gap for sure. I would way rather see D-gaps than
Dude, he could have covered it up
that
rather than just putting a big black blob on
block
it.
a rectangle.
This motherfucker. Andy's hilarious.
dude, you can't even get that thing lasered anymore.
No.
No, dude, that's beyond laser. I mean, that would hurt so bad if you tried to treat it.
I think it's an awesome story.
I think it's funny that wasn't he fucking still married and then proposed to another chick?
We were talking about that. Weren't we talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep bringing it back up. I think we should keep it going.
Yeah.
Just keep pissing
Just keep it going. Is he going to propose to another chick now?
No, no. He needs a permission slip first next time.
Yeah, so
He's
far
already done it
I
3
keep
times.
telling him, dude, just fucking divorce, get it finalized. And he's like, well, blah, blah, blah. He just keeps dragging it out. They've been separated for 7 years.
That got an excuse for everything.
Right?
Hey, no, so far, so he's proposed to 3 chicks, so next one's going to be the 4th chick he's proposed to.
That's why he needs a permission slip. After 3 times, you have to.
You know
get a
how many
permission
girls I'm going to propose to? Fucking 0. 0. I ain't proposing.
I'm going to get Troy hypnotized.
Hell no.
Hypnotize Troy, fucking impregnate his chick, and you propose with the same day?
Like I said, I'm just gonna ride off in the sunset, going on vacations every weekend with Kim.
Yeah, if I would have known you wanted a vasectomy, I would have waited and we could have got done together. Been vasectomy brothers.
I'm worried that it's gonna side effects.
What happens? Can you go back? I mean, once you do vasectomy,
it's expensive. I think it's like $10,000 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
And I've talked to one person that I knew because he got his vasectomy reversed and it never came back.
Hey, if I was rich, I would just get a surrogate. And then, so I have the full-on rights to the kid that I don't have to share him. You know what I mean? Because you never know what's going to happen.
Do you have the money for a surrogate?
No, absolutely not. That's why I'm not going to have... I don't even have the money for a kid. Why would I have a kid? You know?
Smart thinking.
But no, that's smart. I mean, because a lot of people are having kids that don't have, that responsibility. And you're
still living at home, no job, having a kid, retarded.
At least you're being responsible about it, and that's super cool.
Yeah, I think... Dude, you need some serious money to live a good life with kids right now.
Because you kind of want them to, live some type of fantasy.
You got to pay for all their sports, their fucking
Well, that depends. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you want to, think of him as this little star, little athlete or whatever. But just to maybe have a kid might not always be like that.
Well, shit, dude, look at Miles, dude. He's 5 months old. He's outgrown all of his baby shit. We can't even put him in 12-month clothes right now. He's so big.
He's a big-ass kid.
Dude,
He is a big boy.
we went shopping today. He spent $200. And what shit, he's going to grow out of like another month.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, but that's awesome. I mean, at the same time.
Oh, it's fucking,
This one
dude.
could be like your next little running back or fullback or something.
More like,
It'd be-
offensive lineman.
I feel bad for Landon because Landon's not even have a chance, dude. He's going to be fucking big brother in no time.
I'm sure though Landon will take it in stride and
Yeah.
he'll be still beating him up and stuff like that, you know.
Hey, you know what I wanted to bring up? Remember fucking Andy and Charlie like fucking talking shit to each other every single morning?
They still
Every
do.
single morning in high school.
Dude.
We would go from the bus stop, fucking from the bus to like an hour before school started. Every single day they would just talk shit.
That's
like,
pretty crazy.
Talk shit. It was funny, but like
When you live next door to each other, you're brothers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's why wasn't Andy talking shit on Charlie last time on the last podcast?
Yeah, he tried to say that Charlie's fucking 30 pounds overweight than him, and I'm
I heard him
like,
talking
dude,
shit about Charlie's
Andy,
dog and shit like
I'm like,
that.
Andy, your chin weighs 30 pounds. Like,
I've never seen
this fool's
Andy as
talking
big as
all
he is
this
right
shit.
now. That shit is crazy. Maybe it's not crazy, but
What?
just seeing how big Andy is now.
I can't wait for him to hear this podcast.
Poor Andy. Hey, Andy.
Hey, that's what I told him last time.
Andy, you have a good soul.
That's what I told him last time. I was like, I
No,
can't
he
wait.
does. He does.
I can't wait for the high school reunion for everyone to see how fat you guys got. Oh, man. It's crazy, though, dude. Everyone's gaining some serious weight.
Dude,
No doubt.
Dude, in high school,
I'm
I probably
skinny
weighed
still,
like
but I feel like I
140
gained a lot of
pounds. I was like fucking a little ass kid. You
Poor
know?
Ricky, you haven't gained any weight, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Ricky, you look the same as you did in high school. Now you just have a Joe Dirt goatee.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan, you fucking look the same in high school, too.
I have a baby face.
Yeah, you actually do.
I
All
have
the
a
way.
baby face.
Can you even grow a beard?
Fuck no, dude. Hey, mine grows in like Rick's. That's why I don't do it. But it's Joe Dirt. I can't
But
grow.
Rick at least has like the fucking like the goatee going on.
Yeah, mine's not even that thick.
Dude,
Mine's
Sean would
super
always
patchy.
trip out. Fucking, this would be like, did you shave it like that? I'm like, no, dude, it's just that's how it comes in. He's like, well, how'd you get those lines? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just how it fucking comes in.
That's so funny.
My mustache. The reason I like shave my mustache like above my lip because shit looks like a fucking redneck, like hillbilly when it grows out. Like it doesn't grow down like most people's. It grows out like a fucking walrus whiskers. You know, like
Dude,
I'm like,
I love those
fuck.
kind.
Dude,
I love
want
those
to see
kind.
you rock that one of these days.
I love those kind of mustaches where their fucking hairs are everywhere.
No, mine just goes straight out on. But like, I mean, I have a beard like
That's why you need to get that mustache wax. Comb it down.
dude, that shit's not combing down.
You
I
get
can
that
fucking
Nino
super
or
glue it
whatever it's
down and
called.
it ain't coming down. That shit goes out. Like
Just put
motherfucker.
some glue on it. What's the gel?
Is that where you wipe it off right away?
No,
right
the
afterwards?
gel that you use for your hair, fool.
Oh, got to be glued?
Yeah, gotta be glued. Just
I
put that
think
shit on
I
your
think I use that too.
Do you?
Is it yellow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good, dude, that's some good gel.
I use that too when I want to get all fresh.
Sponsor me, got to be glued.
7th podcast in, we're already sponsors.
I could use it.
I want a sponsor. I will sell out like a motherfucker for a sponsor.
Dude, I've said it several times. I'm a fucking whore. I'll do anything for winning.
Like suck a dick.
If the money's right, I promise you I'd suck a dick.
Dude, if you can suck a dick like you do that, like twaddle that fucking microphone around your mouth, you'd make a lot of money, man.
Dude, I would.
We remember his birthday. He was talking about the sucker he was sucking on. He said because you were in the truck when he said it, right?
Yeah.
He's
I remember that, yeah. He said something so gay that like he was just like
he was eating the sucker. He's sitting there sucking on a lollipop.
he's like, I love sucking.
No,
or
no, he
something
said.
like that.
No, I didn't say that.
He said if I was gay, I would be really good at sucking a dick.
Yeah, that's what he said. And then it got quiet for like a good like 5 seconds, and then everyone was like, "Ryan, that was the gayest thing that you could ever say."
He's like, no. I mean, I'm just thinking about the way I'm sucking on the sucker right now. I'd just be really good at sucking dick.
Dude, no, you don't understand.
I think I would work in a side-to-side motion that fucking would just drive the guys nuts. The side-to-side, you can't.
Hey,
You know when chicks going down, you're like, dude, you're not doing it right. I would do it right.
Never heard that yet.
Troy's over there like, what? What are you guys
Ryan's
doing?
gonna have some rich guy proposition him. It's like $5,000.
My phone number is 909-974. I wouldn't throw my phone number out there. I don't want to fucking fuck someone who just fucking with me, prank calling me.
I almost threw out the last 4 right now.
It's on 95.75.
hey. So earlier we were talking about edibles. What do you guys? I mean, what do you guys think about edibles, and what do they do to you?
Oh,
They
make you
mind
feel
fuck the
great.
shit out of you.
They make you just feel awesome.
Dude, I'm never gonna eat an edible ever again. Like maybe like 6
I
months
highly
ago.
doubt that.
Maybe like 6 months ago, I ate like it was a fucking like a square of a brownie. I ate like 1/8 of it, like a fucking crumble. And I got so fucked up. I was walking around my house like a fucking tweaker, like pacing around, and I couldn't stop being high. I was like, "How can I stop being high?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't think.
He's
I
not
couldn't
taking
even,
a shower and shit
I tried.
like that.
I tried watching a movie. I couldn't fucking do that. I tried like playing video games.
It's too hard to concentrate.
I couldn't do that.
I mean-
I couldn't do anything. And the
You
only
get to do something, but you
the
don't know what
only
to do.
thing that I could do is I sat down and I was like, I'm gonna make a drinking game. So I started fucking writing down like a drinking game. There you go. I formatted it like it's fucking crazy. Like it's called social distortion. All right. And what you do is like it's a card game, and every time when you grab like if you draw 5, it's kind of like King's Cup. If you draw 5, it's say you have to post
5
on
drinks?
Facebook.
5 likes
Something
on
embarrassing,
Facebook?
like what's an embarrassing line, like or controversial, like I'm not fond of Mexican people or something like that, you know, like
Yeah,
something
within 5 words.
something that'll be like that you don't want to pay.
I'm not
and you
fond of
don't-
Mexican people. Damn, Troy.
I'm just saying, like, hold on, let me find it on my phone.
So you wrote everything down?
Yes.
I just realized the reason Troy wanted to be on today was to promote his new drinking game.
Social distortion.
It'll
Yep,
be
it's
available in
going
stores.
down. You could see it in stores maybe in May 15th, 2016.
Check out the website, socialdistortiondrinkinggame.com.
Isn't that a band?
Yeah, it is. It's an awesome band.
/.org.
Yeah, Social Distortion. Yeah, it's a punk band, right?
I guess you could call them punk. I don't really know the genres anymore, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's punk.
I never
Okay.
listened to
All
it,
right.
so I
All
don't
right.
know.
So like, say you draw a 6. A 6 is you have to sit in the corner for the whole game, and you can refuse to do. You can refuse to do.
That totally sounds like King's Cup.
Hey, you can refuse to do anything, but you don't get the card. And everybody has to put in $10 before the game starts, and then the winner, whoever has the most cards at the end of the game, wins the money. Okay, say you draw a 7. You have to take a duck face selfie and then post it on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, dude, if one of us had to fucking do that shit, how many people would talk shit to us?
So if you did a duck face, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to do it, but
Hey,
but you're going to want to do
All
it.
right, so what's the most embarrassing shit you have on there?
On what?
On the cards, on like something to do.
On social distortion.
I haven't figured all that stuff out yet.
Yeah,
like I said, I was
If you want to finish your game, I have an edible right here for you.
I was stoned out of my mind, and it
Once
didn't
you're
make any
done.
sense. And now it's not making any sense now that I'm not stoned.
Sounds like a pretty legit game, though. I'd be down to play it, especially considering I don't have Instagram.
Like, for example, if you draw an 8, you have to draw a dick on your face. You know,
Yeah.
like that's a legit drinking game. You know,
Pause it.
It doesn't matter. No, but with the stupid fucking edibles or the awesome edibles, but
They're definitely not stupid.
because they definitely I like the reason you brought it up because
it
it's definitely
doesn't
therapy.
go away.
Well, you have to be prepared to like
Yeah,
put some things aside for the next like 5 hours.
yeah.
Especially if you're not used to handling it, because you're not gonna. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't smoke weed, so if I were to do an edible, I'm not leaving the fucking house. I'm terrified.
Now, remember the 4th of July though when I gave you some and then like you came back the next day and you had that profound little experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not little experience. We had in a short period of time, you processed a lot of information, and
Yeah.
in a way you couldn't have had you not taken the edible.
Well, because I think like when you're sober, when you're hammered, you're not thinking that deep inside yourself.
No, because like I've said before, it's very introvertive. To where
Yeah.
alcohol, you're it's more on your physical and on the outside. Like you're just I don't know. Because with weed, most people will sit down and think a lot more. I don't. That's why I loved alcohol because it always shut my brain down.
Made you think a lot more.
Well, I think on weed though too, you're so I get so focused on one thing. So if I start getting into a deep thought, I'm like, oh my god, and then I can't escape from that thought. So I just keep going deeper and deeper within myself, and then I start getting like freaked out. Like, wow, I need to start being a better person.
Well, that's why I can't stand because I'll get high late at night when I get home from work, and then I'll watch like Vice or something, and then I can start freaking out about this fucking world problem that I have no control over.
Oh yeah, I don't mind smoking weed, but eating edibles is what I'm never gonna do that again. I'll smoke weed and I'll watch Animal Planet, and that shit is the greatest thing ever. Like, you smoke some weed, watch some Animal Planet, dude, that shit is intense.
Well, that's the thing though is I'll smoke some wax, eat an edible, and then sit down and smoke a bowl also.
Yeah.
Dude, I smoked some crazy wax last night, man. That shit got me so blown. It was right in front of Toby Keith's too.
I love wax.
Fuck that.
The first time I ever did edible, I ate a sucker, and I thought like, oh, it's nothing, it's a sucker.
Yeah.
And dude, it was the scariest fucking experience I've ever had.
Hey, did you like?
That would be your forte for sure.
Dude,
Hey,
it was
did you
so
suck
fucking-
that sucker?
Oh,
did
dude,
you
like-
suck the shit
Hey,
out
that's
of
how
it?
bad. Dude,
Hey, how good was it?
Hey, this is why I don't eat suckers in front of people though, because I get so fucking into it, like moving from side to side. Not trying to like perfect my method or anything, but I get fucking like,
Dude, it's
suckers are so good.
Practice.
I can't get the fucking sweet.
hey,
and
practice
Italian
makes
faster.
perfect.
So I'm like gobbling down this fucking sucker, and
Gobbling?
yeah, gobbling.
Like,
so I get
What
done with-
angle were you at?
No, check this out.
Were you at like a
Take it.
90-degree angle
No,
or
check-
like a
Check
45?
this out. So I'm with one of my buddies, right? And I'm like freaking the fuck out. It's like an hour and two, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, damn, dude, this is kind of strong. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, 2 hours go by, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm kind of fucking borderline freaking out. 3 hours, dude, we're fucking like freaking out. We're both like, hey, man, maybe if we walk, it'll go away. So we start doing laps, right? And we're like, it's not going away. The 4th hour hits, dude, and I'm fucking like, I'm losing my shit, dude. Like, I can't, I'm freaking out. I can't calm down. And he's like, dude, it just keeps getting worse. Like, we're like little kids, dude. We're fine. Like,
What do you think, Jeremy? Do you think that was increasing it because like their blood pressure is going up higher, or no?
No, it was because with those things you're supposed to pay attention to the milligrams and how much you're eating, but it was just slowly digesting. Because
Yeah,
with
it was just working.
it was fucking a nightmare, dude.
Do you remember when you told on Drew for smoking weed in your garage?
Dude, I'm telling everybody.
Like we're like in high school, right? And we're fucking like smoking a hookah in the garage, like drinking up in Victorville, like at his mom's house. And Drew smokes weed, and then Ryan immediately goes inside and tells his mom, like, "Hey, mom, Drew's smoking weed." Like, just to fucking tell on him. Like, and she didn't care. Like, but
No, she never cared. No, but it's the funny point. Like, remember, because Drew was talking shit. I'm like, all right, I got something for you.
yeah, he said something.
He was talking shit to me, so I was
Yeah.
like, all right. So I went back inside. I was like, hey, mom, Drew's smoking weed in the garage. So she went
Hey.
up there. Are you fucking smoking weed in my
So
garage?
then the next morning we couldn't find Ryan. We're like, where the fuck is Ryan? Someone walked in. He's like cuddling with his mom. Like he's like what person in high school cuddles with their mom? Like,
he would never admit to. He's such a mama's boy.
Dude,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
not, dude.
hey, I'll admit it. Hey,
I had
I'm
a
a mama's boy, but I've never.
I'm a mama's
I don't-
boy.
I didn't cuddle with my mom.
I had a question to ask her.
All day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I had a question to ask her.
At
So
3 o'clock in the morning.
So no, she had a weed question.
Hey, Ryan, it was cute. It was cute.
I wish I could have took a Kodak moment.
Yeah.
I cuddle.
My mom doesn't even.
Hey, I like to be
Ryan
held.
doesn't cuddle. Ryan
I-
likes to be cuddled.
Yeah, Jasmine gets so mad. She's like,
Oh yeah, he was the little spoon for
She's
sure.
like, why can't
he
you-
was the little spoon?
Jasmine's like, why can't you ever hold me? I'm like, no. I like to feel safe. Jasmine's a little 5 foot.
Dude.
Hey, it makes you feel safe though. When I'm
Hey,
being held, I
no,
feel
no.
safe.
That's how I would be too, though, right? Because fucking, it would be weird because like, even though like I'm the dude, like I would love to be more spooned. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know who you got to get on the podcast is T. T would be good.
Dude, we're actually Jay and I were talking.
Yeah.
We need to set up a date with him.
And
Did you talk to him recently?
Evan
he's been
too.
hitting me and,
Evan would probably be
Yeah,
good.
hit us up on Facebook.
Because I saw that because he was just like, oh shit, thanks for shouting me out and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah, dude, T's fucking funny, man.
Oh, you know who would be the best one? You got to get Mark on. I
Man, where the fuck is that guy? We should just call him right now.
He
Phone it.
keep forgetting about last names.
no, we've already mentioned. We've already mentioned.
Hey, and you know what? Like, what if you don't like gummy bears? I like Jolly Ranchers. Can we just change it to Jolly Rancher?
No, because Annie's voice in the gummy bear is hilarious. Gummy bear.
It's all
He
gummy
sounds
bear.
so rapey. Like gummy bear.
Hey, when
Like he sounds so rape. Like the sound of his voice is raping my ears.
Hey, so I sent him the podcast, right? Like, hey, we're gonna be posting this one. Is there anything that like you won't edit out? And he goes, dude, I sound so annoying. He goes, that what you guys fucking hear? Like, how do you guys hang out with me? I'm like, oh,
I
it's
thought
really
my
hard.
voice was pretty annoying too.
Who?
My voice. I thought
Nobody
it was
likes to
pretty
hear themselves, though.
Yeah.
You analyze your voice so much, like, ugh.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot harder to listen to myself than it really is because I already know because I already hate my voice.
It's fucking hard to
Since
listen
I know
to
I
you.
hate it. Like I don't care about listening to myself.
Who was at your mom's ceremony when they kept saying like, you guys got someone there's got a good radio voice? Who was saying that?
The Opera Man?
No, Trevor. No,
Oh,
no.
Trevor.
Trevor's got a good radio voice.
Dude, by the way, that guy that sang that opera was on point. That was fucking
I've just found that really
amazing.
weird.
You thought that was weird?
I just
I
found
was
it
inside and I thought somebody was playing a song. I walked outside and I was like, oh, there's someone singing.
I didn't think that was weird. I thought that was kind of cool.
I don't know. I get really weirded out. Somebody always sings at a fucking memorial service, and it creeps me the fuck out.
yeah.
Oh, no, are you? Does it creep you out because of the performance or just that someone's singing? Because it's not like it's not a place for like a performance, so I can see why it would be weird.
Yeah,
but
just,
I mean, I didn't mind it. I thought it was cool.
Well, I'm not going to throw any names, but Jay and I went to a service recently, and she didn't even warn anybody. She was like she was giving a speech, and then all of a sudden she went to start singing, and I was like, what the fuck? It's just really, I don't know, when people start singing at Memorial Service, it's just really weird.
One time I went to a funeral, it was like a Catholic funeral, and fucking Catholic people are kind of weird, you know? Like, the guy,
it's like real traditional.
The guy started singing, like the priest or minister, whatever they're called, he started singing I Will Survive. Fucking like Aretha Franklin, I will survive, and I was like, dude, like obviously this is the weirdest shit that I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, at a funeral, I will survive.
At a funeral, I was like, dude, I can't believe that this is happening right now.
I would pull out my phone and start recording.
And then he started throwing fucking water at me. Like, I was like, why are you throwing water at me, man? And like, he was like,
that's holy water.
I know. Like, I'm surprised my skin didn't start setting on fire and shit. Anyways.
I will survive.
I would. Yeah, that was like the
worst.
worst.
I'll get out of this casket.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did Nanny tell you that story that when she took Mom to church when Mom was visiting her in Indiana?
No.
Nanny took her to Nanny's church, and Nanny said when they walked in the front, because they're saying hi to everybody on the way in, and when they walked in, Mom just went, kapoof. And Nanny's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "That's me bursting in flames." Just in front of all her friends.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, if I'm gonna end up going to hell, at least that's where all the fun people are going.
I wouldn't say that.
It's a funny story. It sounds, it's not. But my mom, when she was like towards the end, Alyssa wanted to say a prayer for her. So Alyssa comes in and starts reading out of the Bible. My mom was not religious, and like we couldn't. She was asleep for like 5-6 hours. Couldn't get her to wake up, and out of a dead sleep, she starts reading out of the Bible. And we said, "What the fuck? what the fuck is this shit? Fucking reading the fucking book. Is this so fucking?" Dude, she gets up. Like, pissed and like, oh my god, I'm dying. Dude, I thought it was the funniest shit, dude. Out of a dead sleep, fucking.
Oh, I felt bad for Alyssa after
dude,
that.
She was so worried, yeah. But it was fucking so funny.
I know, dude, your sister's so sweet, too.
Huh?
She's super sweet.
Who?
No, we're talking about Alyssa.
Gummy bear.
Oh.
Now we need to edit that.
Yeah.
Gummy bear time. Yeah, it was funny, dude.
What kind of
the fuck are you reading to me?
That was a trip seeing her dad at the memorial service, too. I was like, holy crap, I haven't seen you in like 15 years.
I was surprised to see Mark.
I haven't seen Chad for like 10 years.
I saw him recently on Facebook. He added me. And then once I accepted him, I saw him kind of, he was like, "Who's got Dylan's number?" Little Dylan.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him? I haven't talked to him for
Little
a long
Dylan,
time.
Mob 2, I think. Was it
Like
Utah or
8 or
Colorado?
I used to
8 or
go
9.
fishing with him all the time.
I think he moved to Colorado with his lady. He wanted to get the fuck out of Rancho. He wanted something different.
It's crazy, man. Rancho's such a nice area, but how many fucking people it swallows up? It's a trip, dude.
It definitely is.
Yeah, I'm really happy I left Rancho because I think I would have gotten myself into a lot of trouble living here.
Dude, you know who I recently met, Jeremy? It's fucking Steven. I don't know his last name, but you guys both know him, and he...
Oh, the one you called me about, yeah.
I was telling Jay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll edit it out, fucking Steve.
Gummy bear.
Yeah, Steve.
Gummy bear.
What's it called? Because I had no idea that you guys knew each other.
Mhm.
And he was like, "What's up, Mr. Frazier?" He always calls me Mr. Frazier, and I feel weird that he calls me always Mr. Frazier. And
Yeah, that he. If you don't know him really well, he can come off as like very eccentric.
yeah, and it's like it's kind of weird, but I understand him enough to know, like, yeah, dude, that's how you are. But anyways, he's like, yeah, I recently right back when I got from San Diego from visiting you guys, I served him up a little sizzle, and he was like, "What you been up to?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I just got back from SD," and he's all,
For shizzle, my nizzle.
Fried some eggs for him.
yeah. Anyway, but I told him, I was like, "Yeah, dude, I was visiting my homeboy Ryan. His mom recently just passed away and stuff like that." And he's like, "Oh, I know someone from I know a guy named Ryan that mom's recently passed away." I was like, "Yeah, but it's not the same Ryan. Don't worry, you don't know him." And then he's like, he said Ryan Mode. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it kind of baffled me real quick, and I was like,
Full Rick, you can't say my last name on the podcast.
"Ryan Gummy Bear." I don't know. Anyways, he got all offended real quick. He was just like, "What would you think I know him?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "All right, dude, sorry." Like, I didn't think you would actually know him. Like, out of all people, you fucking, it's a small little world. But that's when I
Rancho's
decided
small,
to call you right away, and I was like, "This motherfucker actually knows Ryan." And Jeremy, he's like, "Yeah, I grew up with Jeremy. I used to beat up Ryan all the time."
Yeah, that never happened, but sure.
He's all, sure. But yeah, dude, that fool Steven is he's a character, just to say it, the least of it.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude, though. I mean, he's all right.
I'll keep my comments minimal.
Yeah, there's no point.
He's definitely a little baboon, that's for sure.
I had to go pee. What were you guys talking about?
Just a weird character. It's no point of even talking about because we got to edit fucking...
What is this, like 30% of it?
No. Not at all. I will survive. Ricky, you need to get that toe looked at, man. I keep looking at that thing.
What's wrong with his toe?
Fucking look at that thing.
Dude, what the fuck? You have toe herpes?
No.
What happened to your toe?
I don't know, dude. Like, all of a sudden I started to grow this little fungus. Whatever it's called.
Dude, it thing looks fucking nasty. And I got hideous toes, dude. My toes...
Dude, my toes are pretty. Like, they're like...
Look at this one.
My toes are amazing.
No, they're not.
Dude, they're
Little
amazing.
fucking Snicker bar fingers.
Let's see your little. Let's see what you got, your little bad boys.
Hey, I don't have...
I got fingers as toes, man.
I don't have herpes
But I don't have
on my
herpes
toes.
on my toes.
Look, these are little blisters from playing basketball.
Well, to remind, I'm not shaking your fucking hand after the podcast. Full's touching your fucking fungus feet.
That's his feet.
Dude, my feet are...
I got fucking
Prime.
bit though at Matt's house last night. That's a spider bite from his house.
This fucking couch, dude. I'm fucking sweaty as can be.
Oh, that couch sucks. That's why I'm sitting on the floor.
Jeremy, switch me spots.
Nah.
Hey, that chair is amazing, huh?
Hey, you can always tell when Jeremy's edible kicks in because he sits with a smile.
Nah.
Like, he'll come up and be like, all right, cool, yeah, this edible's going to hit me like 5-10 minutes, and he comes back in the bathroom. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Well, I've eaten quite a bit of this.
We need to wrap
way higher than I am.
a little jizzle before you guys end up.
When you talk to Jeremy, you can't tell us hi until you
Did
look
you
at
say
him.
a jizzle?
Yeah.
What's a jizzle?
I need to leave here in about 45 minutes.
Ricky has his own language, dude.
Yeah, like, what is a jizzle,
Hey, I
sir?
feel like I'm listening to a rap video when I hang out with Ricky. Ricky has his own fucking...
Oh, dude, you
Hey,
remember-
Ricky.
You got my own lingo
Ricky,
or what?
if I bust a beatbox, will you bust a flow right now?
Sure. Yo, we over at Troy's, the real McCoys. You don't even know that we're doing it, feeling it, street doing it. That's it.
All right. Whatever the fuck that was.
We're going to have to edit that out.
I'm not eating shit out.
I'm all, please and thank you, because I sounded like a retard.
Oh, man.
Oh, do you remember Katie's old friend Eric? That motherfucker really had another language.
Yeah, dude, some people trip me the hell out talking to them.
I know. I even trip myself out sometimes because I'm talking to teachers and like people that I work with at school.
Hey, did you guys hear Ricky fucking at the memorial service? He's like, he meets another guy named Rick. Man, I've been thinking about going by Rick. A lot of people have been telling me, stop going by Ricky. He's like, yeah, I used to go by Ricky when I was a kid.
What did I say after that?
And then you're like, you know what? That's right. I'm gonna start telling everybody to call me Rick. Ricky.
Just Rick just sounds weird. I mean,
I've always called you Rick, though.
Yeah,
I've never called you Ricky.
Most people actually do call me Rick. Like Charlie calls me Rick. You call me Rick. Probably Troy. No, Troy. You mostly call me Ricky. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah. You're under Rick in my phone. Charlie's under Chuck Norris. Dude, if we go through like the names of my phone, they're ridiculous.
Dude, same here. I have
Like-
Cardini Weenie for Nick.
And for Nanny Fanny.
For Nanny Fanny for you. I got Charlie used to be Mop Head because of his long hair. He used to bitch so much. I finally just changed it to Chuck. He was Mop Head forever in my
I
phone.
think Trevor's under my phone is Tall Can.
It's like a picture of his face with the tall can.
He's got so many names for fucking for
see.
Trevor. He's got fucking Tall Can, Giraffe, Treetop. What are your other names?
Giraffula.
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 Andy Buttchin.
As he gets fatter, too, it gets more pronounced.
Dude, hey, and it's so funny. He's like, I don't go fuck you. I got shock absorbers.
I have somebody in my phone as Britt the Tit McGee, and I don't even know who it is.
Let's call him.
Yeah, I'm down to call that number
Let's
right now.
call him.
Is there a reason why I call you Prit Matit McGee?
Dummy Shark Tooth.
I always call Troy the real McCoy for some reason.
Hey, I have Haley as a Haley Kashua.
Soon to be.
I know.
Right? Let's talk about how everyone's overly offended over everything.
You mean the pussification of America?
Yes.
Like faggot, retard, idiot.
Yeah. Like,
I've
I'm sorry, like, I have a foul mouth. Sometimes, like, things come out that sound bad. And everybody nowadays, they're so offended over everything. If you don't do something the right way, like politically correct, if you don't do something the right way, like, you're going to make someone so angry that they're going to file a complaint against your work and try to get you fired.
No, or not really?
Huh?
Is it people that you actually know? Or?
It's people that everybody knows.
You're talking about the workforce in general.
I'm talking about just like everybody, like on Facebook. Like for a while, I canceled I deleted my Facebook app. I deleted my Facebook app because every time I go on there, everyone's arguing over a fucking lion. Like, who gives a shit? Like, there's bigger issues in the world than a fucking lion. And everyone's, like, getting so, like, overly offended. Like, if you say something politically incorrect, people will go after your job. They will, like, find out where you work, and they will try to get you fired.
Yeah.
And that's stupid.
That does suck.
You know what I mean? Like...
Well, I mean, I've just been waiting for someone to start talking shit about the things we've talked about.
Yeah.
Just on the podcast. I mean, how many times have we used the word gay to make fun of something?
Yeah.
I mean, that's super offensive to a lot of people.
But it's kind of like
faggot's a little different though.
Faggot's just a fun word to say.
It's like I'm the most politically incorrect person that I'm trying to be good like on the podcast because I know that people are going to listen to this. But like,
don't
Yeah, I'm
hold
tired.
back, dude.
I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Well,
some things you have to hold back. You know what I mean? Like some things you gotta hold back.
Like what?
You just
like what, faggot?
Come on, retard.
Fucking cunt.
Like when I'm fucking driving, some fucking like say a Mexican dude like cuts me off and drives. I'm like, you fucking beaner. You know what I mean? Like if but that sounds racist. I'm not a racist, but it sounds racist. And if someone were to know that I say stuff like that, you know, they would judge me, and then they would be like, this guy's a racist, and everybody would be pointing their fingers at me and try to get me fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it escalates.
I think it goes both ways, but as a white guy, we feel like white guilt in a way. But I mean, how many Mexicans do you think are sitting there saying the same thing about you, like fucking white boy?
Exactly, but it's only racist if a white person does it.
I think it only feels racist.
You know, like
yeah, I think Jay's got a good point there.
Because I'm not racist either, but I mean, I'm prejudiced as fuck sometimes.
Like, you know what? Sometimes, like, black people like chicken. And you say that, and you're the enemy of the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like chicken, too, but, black people really love chicken.
There are stereotypes for a fucking reason.
Stereotypes, they don't come out of thin air.
No.
Like, they exist for a reason, you know? Like, but you can't go on the record and say that, because then...
Well, no, because then you're saying it about...
There's always repercussions. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Would you just say repercussions?
Repercussions.
Oh. I heard repercussion. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it sucks, too, because, like, if we weren't in front of a mic right now, we could freely sit here and talk about this and not care.
Yeah, but I know that there's people listening, so there's certain things I don't want to say.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to catch the heat for sounding like a racist, but only the people that everybody that knows you knows that you're not being a racist. You're just saying something at the time, and maybe it was trying to be funny or whatever. But everybody's so fucking oversensitive.
Everybody's so oversensitive. It's ridiculous now.
Okay, like for instance, how much percentage are you 100% Mexican?
No, I mean I'm probably like 40.
He's like, "Fool, don't tell everybody I'm Mexican."
No, but how much offense do you take?
Come on, Jerry, come on, dog.
How much offense do you take to fucking me or Ryan or Troy saying you're talking shit?
Dude, I mean, not at all. I mean, I could probably take the same offense as what Charlie would take offense to. You know?
Well, yeah, because you
Which
guys
is
know.
nothing.
But you know us, so you know where we're coming from, and that like you know that we're not saying it to hurt somebody.
Yeah. It's like it's not malicious.
We're all comedians. We all just try to talk shit to each other.
Hey, but when you're driving and someone pisses you off, it's really fun to call them a beaner. Like in your car, no one can.
Well, that and it's like
no one can listen to you. It's just yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
but how good does it feel to say something insulting, knowing that's not going to hurt anybody's feelings?
Yeah,
because you get to be insulting, but you would never say it to that person's face because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
So it's like you're free in your car.
Yeah, because you know they're never going to hear it. Like you get to say whatever you want, nobody's going to hear it but you, because you would never really say it to somebody because you don't want to hurt them.
I think everything nowadays is just a double standard. Everything is double standard.
It just gets blown up way too much.
For example, like I mean, I don't know, like everything's just double standard.
Like how? I know you had something.
Okay. So the UFC heavyweight champion. He has brown pride tattooed on his chest.
Oh, by the way,
the former
Did he
heavyweight
get knocked?
Was that John Jones? Who you guys
He
talking about?
lost his
GSP?
last fight.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which
John
way have
Jones
you?
is black.
What's his name? What's his name?
You're talking about Cain Velasquez.
Cain Velasquez,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
He's got brown pride tattooed real big on his chest. Imagine if a white guy had white pride tattooed on his chest. He wouldn't even be allowed to be in the champion. And it's just a double standard. I think the world would benefit if everybody threw whatever happened in the past away and start over. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
Well, like last podcast, we were talking about like canceling out words. Like, how can we get rid of a word?
yeah,
It's the same shit. I mean, you're not. You really can't. I mean, you can't erase history.
yeah.
But
How?
no, because he's talking about having brown pride compared to like white.
I'm talking about double standards.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, everyone's gonna remember that. Like when you say white pride, everyone reverts back to like
That's
fucking,
bad.
Yeah, being
Brown
racist.
pride is
Hitler days and everything like
Yeah,
that.
brown pride is okay. Well, white
not
pride's
necessarily
bad.
Hitler days.
you
But I'm
know?
saying like fucking like KKK. Like it's just everyone goes back in time. It's like, oh, white
and
pride.
would I ever get white pride tattooed on my chest? Of course not. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Well, first off, how can you be proud of something that you had no control over?
exactly. Like, you are who you are. You don't have to fucking get. Like, I feel like brown pride is racist.
Man,
you
I
know?
wish my homeboy Jesse was here. He would fucking give a great example of all
Well,
that.
I wish I had.
Because he
someone
has
here.
white pride right here on his chest.
Yeah.
And his stepbrother's black. So it's like, obviously he doesn't feel that way. You
Well, it's
know
not
what I
about
mean?
where it's coming from, but when people see it, they instantly. When people see white pride, like Ryan was saying, they instantly attach it to racism because it came from a racist. It started coming around because it came from a racist place.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've seen with a brown pride tattoo, it's more of a cultural pride, not a I'm brown, I'm Mexican, or it's not a racist
Black,
thing. They're
whatever.
not doing it to
Chinese.
be racist.
Yeah.
But it's still a weird thing because I would have a hard time being proud of something I had zero control over.
Yeah.
I just woke up this way.
Well, I used to be really bad at
I
work,
woke
dude.
up
Like
high.
with like race was like the go-to thing, and like now, probably more so now because I'm a supervisor. But even even if I was a supervisor, I would still be really skeptical of what I said because it's crazy now, like what you get brought to HR over. Like
can
when
imagine,
I
dude,
first
'cause
started,
I deal a little bit with HR, so I can imagine.
Well, you're around a bunch of women though too. That's fucking way worse.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Women
what
in the
you're saying.
workplace, dude. Oh my god, it's a fucking nightmare. Talk about sex or
This is what they sound like.
yeah, dude. All the women that I work with, it's diarrhea of the mouth all day long. It's annoying.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like, that's why I don't talk at work. I don't fucking say a word. And I mean, I'm not rude. Like, I talk to people, but like
On a
I
need-to
don't.
basis?
I don't talk about like what I'm doing on the weekend.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you have to
Like,
be super censored. It's
I want to
crazy.
talk about that either.
Well, it sucks too because your work should not be concerned about what you do when you're not at work. Your work should be concerned with what you do while you're there. I mean,
But what about when
And
someone
now
says,
you have the social justice warriors that fucking you say something bad and they want to ruin your life. They want to, like I said, they want to fire you. They want to get you fired. They
Well, it's
want
like
to
this
do
weird
this. They want to do
giant
that. It's like
bandwagon.
just everybody just needs to fucking just relax. You know, like don't get over offended over everything. That's why I don't even go on Facebook anymore because everything I post, everything that I see like people arguing about, it's like it's not worth it. It's not worth the you sure you're able to have your opinion, but at the same time, like if
well, fuck, didn't Andy get blocked recently for a day for what he said on Facebook?
oh, did he?
I don't remember.
That's what he said. He said it was like,
Oh, the Ferguson thing.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, the Black Lives Matter.
It got like controversial.
Well,
or
I
whatever.
think you know what? Yeah,
No,
it's
no, he posted
you know what?
something,
You know what's
he's
ridiculous? It's controversial for me to say that all lives matter. I get called a racist because I say all lives matter, and then you're a racist. You know
What's his
Like,
name? Mike Brown? Yeah, he said, congratulations, Mike Brown. It's been 1 year crime-free.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like I'm sorry, like
That is pretty funny.
I thought it was funny. Like people might get offended over it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
If you're
I think
gonna
that-
act like a thug, you're gonna get treated like
I
a
think
thug.
but I like that dark humor though. Like he does, it's not meant.
I like
it's not
bad
meant-
humor.
It's not meant viciously. You know, it's like Daniel
Yeah.
Tosh's sense of humor. It's like
Yeah.
that's some fucked up shit, but it's
But it's
straight up.
funny because like
God,
like-
the whole Daniel Tosh thing with the rape culture. I can't believe people started calling it like rape culture because of Daniel Tosh.
oh my
There's
god,
no
that's-
rape culture.
That's a whole nother.
Who was that
thing.
comedian that went out and like tried to blast Daniel Tosh, the little guy?
Is that Rob Dyrdek?
No,
No, comedian. I know who you're talking about because there's only one comedian I've ever heard of that went against Daniel Tosh. and he agrees.
You have to be sensitive to the rape culture.
Dude, Daniel Tosh is hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
You know, like he's the only motherfucker who has the balls to go out and say politically incorrect things, and it's funny.
Yeah,
Why can't everyone
humors
just
it all
like
the way.
relax on shit? Why do you have to get your feelings hurt? Like everyone's fucking pussies nowadays.
You know what's
Like,
crazy?
you hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna sue you. You know, like
I tried looking up an
Fucking
interview
bullshit.
with Daniel Tosh, and you won't find one because it was stating that he has a social anxiety. And
I heard about that.
yeah, actually, there's no interview. So like everyone was tripping out because he doesn't even what's that called when you try and promote his show, because that's why you'll usually go on talk shows because you're trying to promote your show. He doesn't do it
doesn't
because
do
his
it.
anxiety is so bad.
Yeah,
His social anxiety.
I've heard other comedians talk about Daniel Tosh, and they always say that he's really nice and quiet.
He's just real craft with his work.
It's crazy because you picture a comedian being like,
outgoing.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, when I can't talk in front of a group of people. My friend, she's getting married, and she wanted me to be like the guy who married her, like, as the ordained minister. And I was gonna do it, and I thought about it, and I was just like, dude, I can't talk in front of people. But like you guys are my friends, you know me. Like I'm outgoing. Like when I'm drinking, like I'm ridiculous. But when I talk in front of a group of people, I can't do it. So I had to tell her
At
no.
the same time, though, that
I
might
had
be
to
a
tell
good
her no. I
experience.
was like, I can't do it.
That could be a good experience, though, for you, dude. You never know.
Well, you can throw someone in the bus like Trevor did at his wedding with me. No notice,
so
15
fucked up.
15 minutes. Hey, Ryan Mode, yeah, you're supposed to say something. I was like, what? Trevor never told me. He's like, I forgot.
No way.
I had to go up there and wing the speech.
No way.
Dude, 15 minutes, and there's like over 100 people. It was the most fucking humiliating thing.
Dude,
and then
I
had to
can't-
go up.
I probably wouldn't have done it.
And
I
then,
can't do it.
and then
I can't talk in front of
Dre
people.
went up afterwards and gave like a killer speech. I was like, this shit sucks.
I can see
You know
Dre
what,
doing
looking-
that, too.
Looking back on it, you should have told the dog shit story.
Yeah, because the only thing I could think of
You
was
should have
fucked up
told the
stories.
story when he shit his pants, because that shit was funny.
Oh,
Literally.
we were talking about that
Shit was
last night,
funny.
weren't we? Were we talking about that last night?
Yeah.
Dude, what time? Trevor shit his pants so many times.
Dude, I know.
We were talking
Dude,
about the one at the...
this fool's
one at
farts
the Goat
smell-
High Schools.
Yeah,
This fool's fart smells so bad. He should probably go get that checked.
Hey, well, you know I trip out, like, just like Andy and all that, like, who have shit in their pants stories. I think I'm like, damn, we're young right now. Like, how is that going to be when you're fucking 40 and 50 trying to control your bowels? If you're having an issue now, how's that going to be in 15, 20 years? You're
Just
going to be
worse.
shit in your pants all the time.
That's why I trip out on fucking Andy. Like, he's already had ulcers found in his stomach, and he still eats all that spicy food.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
That's like me continuing to drink.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You're gonna die.
What happens when you... I thought when you have ulcers, like, you can't eat meat. Like, you have to, like, go vegetarian.
What is it, pork?
I
Maybe
really
pork.
don't know that much about it.
I don't either.
I don't have
Fucking
one, so I don't
pork or
care.
something.
That's this whole podcast. We just talk about shit we don't know much about.
Right? Like...
I really don't want to Google anything right now.
Why, are you too high to Google or what?
A little bit.
He's all,
I fucked up. I ate too much.
he's all, someone else just take the fucking... Take
I'm not freaking out, but I got to where I wanted to be finally.
Take the Google. I'm not
That's
taking the
what's
Google
up.
role.
Hey, Ryan, you're going to be in my fantasy football league or what?
Nope. Dude,
Why?
One more
I
person.
can't even. I can't, dude,
We
I
need
can't-
one more person.
I just canceled my NFL Sunday ticket
Come on,
because
Ryan.
I fucking having these kids. Dude,
So?
I can't watch football
Dude.
anymore.
You need one thing to keep
You don't even need to watch it. You just need to watch your team.
Hey,
on your
check.
phone.
Hey, you know what you should do? His girlfriend Brittany. She'd be so down.
Does she want to do it?
She loves fucking that shit.
You guys can co-own a team.
Yeah, I don't watch football.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. Well, because
Dude, the 49ers got a great season coming towards them.
I already know. I'll be like, yeah, okay, and I won't fucking.
Are you a 49ers fan?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Full on
Dude,
Tom
fuck
Brady's
you, Troy.
nuts.
Just
Dude,
because you
that
got
fucking
freaking-
sucks.
Who did you get? You got like,
Dude, my team's going to win the AFC for sure.
Yeah, because
who
they're
did you get?
cheaters.
You guys got a dope ass wide
No,
receiver.
I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm a
And you got
Colts
Frank
fan.
Gore.
Oh, yeah, you are Colts. I
Yeah,
forgot about
my
that.
girlfriend's a Patriots
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Which that brings me to another dude. Like I never fought with my chick. I've never like gotten an argument and
Besides
fought
football?
except for fucking football because she's a dirty cheating Patriots fan and I'm a Colts fan.
Oh, damn.
And like seriously, like we have 100% opposite views on the subject.
Man.
And
You know what?
we already like made a truce. Like we're not going to talk about it because we've gone like
Dude.
fucking 5 days of like barely talking because she's mad at me, I'm mad at her because of football. Like that's the worst thing that we've ever fought about.
I gotta put you on blast right now. I heard a story recently and confirm it. You lost a bet with your chick and she peed on a sandwich and you had to eat it.
Yes.
Fucking what the fuck?
Yes.
Break this down.
Okay. This was last year. This was last year. The Colts played
together, right?
the Colts played the Patriots in the AFC Championship. Obviously the Patriots cheated, so they won. And she made like a grilled cheese, and she peed on it, and I had to eat it, and that's
Did
what
you
happened.
throw up?
Yeah, I threw up after.
Like you were able to get down the whole thing?
No, I just took like a couple bites, and then the bread was soggy, and like it was just so gross. Like
your chick is down just to even go through with that.
yeah, it was so gross that I was like, I have to fucking throw up. Like
That is so fucking nasty.
thank you, sir. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Hey, but you know what? I pay my bets.
So
like
you
if I fucking make a bet with someone, I'm gonna do it.
I'm the same way, but I would
I
have never made
forgot
that
what
bet.
I forgot what she had to do. It wasn't anything like a pea sandwich. I forgot what it was though.
A cum
Yeah,
sandwich.
that whole deflate.
Yeah, probably.
A cum sandwich? That would be hilarious. You just save up a cup and you make a sandwich with it. You just spread your cum around.
Yeah.
All right, so apparently spicy food doesn't cause ulcers, but it
Google boy.
He had to figure it out. He had to know.
Hey,
for
this
himself.
fool like checked out for like 10 minutes Googling shit.
This is what he does, dude. He'll check out from the conversation and he's there Googling.
Hey, I do the same thing, but like not as bad as him.
yeah, I hate listening to when I come back in because you guys are talking about something completely different. I come back in from what we were previously talking about.
Well, that's just smoking weed too. Like,
You know what it should be? It's like, I'll
like
bring
if
up
I'm
something-
high and someone like says shit, like I'll say like 10 minutes later, I'll like answer a question that they asked.
Because
Like,
you should think about it, you're like, talk. Hold on, I need to get more of these facts together.
yeah.
It's like, I want to know what I'm talking about.
All right, so yeah, spicy foods do not cause ulcers, but drinking alcohol, smoking, and eating spicy foods
Wait,
can
is
make
mine?
ulcers worse.
Well, Andy's an alcoholic, so he has ulcers from alcohol then.
He probably does that shit all together too. I do at least. I'm sure.
Well, we're getting pretty far into this. You guys want to wrap this up?
I'm having fun.
You guys want to keep going? We can make a 2-hour podcast. How far are we in?
A little over an hour 30.
You know what you guys
We
should
got
start doing?
edit
Hey,
out
you guys
about
should start
20
doing
minutes of
like
it.
fucking challenges, like the gallon milk challenge,
I
or,
was telling that to
or
like
the
a little
cinnamon
trivia
challenge. Like
and stuff like that. A little
I remember we
trivia.
used to do the.
I will never do the cinnamon challenge.
I watched Anthony
Gummy bear.
do it. I'll put Anthony
Gummy bear.
last name
Hey,
on there.
didn't Anthony
Gummy bear.
like fucking eat throw up, or was that Mark?
No, it was
That
Mark.
was Mark.
Oh
Mark
my
did all that
god,
shit.
dude!
No, but that was the funniest story I've ever seen, or funniest thing I've ever seen. And Anthony was like, I can easily eat a spoonful of cinnamon. This fool eats it, and then because the worst you can't, it won't dissolve, so you end up breathing it in. Well, he fucking just coughs up fucking cinnamon. It's like a big cinnamon cloud. This fool coughed his lungs out, dude, for a good hour. Like it was bad.
I could totally see
He had
Anthony
cinnamon-
doing it,
He had cinnamon
too.
coming out of his nose. Like dude, it looked horrible. I would never do that challenge. The only way I do that challenge is I would save spit for like a 30 minutes.
Hey, I got jalapeno powder. Ricky, you want to do a line of jalapeno powder? I'll give you $10.
No, thank you.
For a while, one of my favorite things to do was watch
Better
compilations of
10
cinnamon
bucks.
challenges on YouTube.
So
Just
funny.
because as
Better
soon
amp
as that
that shit
cloud
at least
comes
to,
out,
like,
that's the funniest
1,000.
part.
The cloud's the best.
Nah, maybe 100. Nah, yeah, 100. What do I have to do? Sniff a jalapeno line for $100?
Hey,
He's not gonna
remember
pay you
when we
$100
went-
bucks.
Hey, remember when we went backpacking? That
Yeah.
shit was crazy. And then you're
We're
like,
talking about that.
Ryan on the other podcast. He's like, I don't want to go with people that drink too much.
Yeah, I
Troy.
don't. I don't want to go with. I don't want to go with you ever again. I don't want to go with. Maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe Trevor if he got with the right people, but Trev was the same.
I
same
don't.
way.
Hey, I
know you
don't.
want to go with me because I'll just complain. I'll be like,
I want to
nah,
go
fuck this,
backpacking,
dude.
and I don't want to drink. I want to go on a real backpacking
No,
trip.
I'm down to drink, but I want a distance, dude. I want. I
No,
wanna-
like what do we? When did we go? When I was like 21.
we went. I don't even think we were.
Yeah,
old enough
when
to
I
drink.
was 21, I'm a lot different
No,
person.
we weren't
than I
even
am
old
now.
enough to drink
think I
yet.
remember.
We went later with Evan and everybody. That we were like 22.
Well, and then we went
23.
with you and Nick fucking hiked in all the beers. I was like, why are you guys doing that? That's stupid.
Shut the fuck! This fool is a fucking liar. That's not what happened at all.
Okay,
These
clear
fuckers.
it up.
Hey, no, check this out. So we get there. Everyone's out of alcohol. These alcoholics are bummed because they're all fucking bored. Me and Nick wanted to fucking keep walking, so all they did was talk about fucking beer, dude. Who's gonna hike back? I was like, me and Nick were like, dude, we'll fucking hike back. We're tired of hearing it.
Well, how far were
It
you?
didn't
guys?
go quite
Tell
like
us how
that.
far you were.
It didn't go
and
quite
Evan,
like that.
dude, you and Evan.
It
were
went
talking
more
about-
like they volunteered, like, oh, we'll go hike back. Like,
Yeah, because we-
we want beer too.
No,
Exactly.
I remember you guys were like, fucking, dude, we got
Did
the
you
beer.
partake in any of the beers when you got back?
Hold on, listen. Well, I fucking hiked back. Yeah.
Of course you did.
Check this out.
We all split up the beers like fucking currency, like split it up.
No. Hey, check out. This is how bad of alcoholics we are.
West.
We all started talking about how many beers we've drinking. We're like, how the fuck did we go through 4 cases?
That is quite a bit.
Evan, and fucking Troy, alcohol status, they fucking stashed beers. They all hid beers strategically around camp. Remember that? Remember that?
I did hide. I did hide one beer in my sleeping bag. I
One
did.
beer?
I did.
Liar.
Hey, I hid one beer. Evan also hid. Evan, I think, hid like 2 or 3 beers, and then Trevor also hid beers. And it's funny because we all did this without like conferring with each other. Like we all just did it like on our own. Like
If I go on another
That is the best.
If I go on another backpacking trip, it would probably be.
hey, you know what? When I was 21, I was
my
an
brother.
alcoholic. Straight up.
I think before I was 21,
I drank like every single day.
Yeah, before I had kids, I was 100% alcoholic.
And then now,
also.
and then
Yeah,
now,
remember I had a fake ID
like
before I
now,
was
I
21.
only drink on the weekends. But even on the weekends, like some days, like I just don't want to drink, and I'll just stay in. Like sometimes
That's when I trip
I'm
out
not
on my
gonna lie.
parents.
Like on a Friday or a Saturday night, if no one hits me up, I'm like, yes, I get to stay home and watch Netflix. You know, like, but like at the same time, like I can't turn down fun. So if someone hits me up and they're like, hey, we're going to the bar, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll be there in a little bit. I'll take an Uber or something.
I can say no to that though.
But like a lot of times now, like I just stay in. Like I'd rather stay in and watch Netflix and drink some fancy box wine and have a good
What do you
night.
normally watch on
This fool
Netflix?
is box wine over there.
Dude, look at that. Dude, box wine is classy, guys.
It's fucking disgusting.
Box wine is, dude, try some. I guarantee if you try some right now, you're going to be like, this is delicious.
I guarantee you I won't.
No, I guarantee you will.
I guarantee you.
That shit
I'm not going to
tastes
try
like
it.
fucking like juice.
I'm not going to try it, Troy. You're wasting your time. I'm not going to try it.
But wine, I can't. I've never been able to drink wine just because of the aftertaste of wine. Like I've always wished I could enjoy wine because I always.
You probably were drinking bad wine.
I don't want it.
You were probably just drinking not very good wine.
No,
'Cause
I've
most-
tried expensive bottles of wine.
And is it still tasted that way?
Yeah, I don't care what the price is.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
me try
That's
it.
fucking horrible.
It's not fucking bad. You're
being
a little bit.
Dude, you fucking drink wine all the time. Of course you're going to like it. You have an acquired taste to it now.
Dude, I even stick my pinky
Yeah,
up.
look at Ricky's face.
That's not bad.
It's fucking delicious.
It's fucking nasty.
You guys are tripping.
Hey, you know what's good though is Stella Rosa.
Hey, so
Josh
one
gets
time,
that?
I went to
Champagne's delicious.
I went to Bevmo, right? And they had like this thing where it was like wine tasting, and it was $5. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll do it. So I ended up getting all fucking like. I went like 2-3 rounds because the guy kept saying like, oh, like fuck it, I hate my job, so I'm just gonna keep giving you guys more wine. So whoever was in there, like everyone got all drunk. I had to take a cab home from Bevmo from getting a case of beer. Like this shit was ridiculous.
A case of beer.
I went to go buy a case of beer and I saw the wine tasting and I got drunk at Bevmo. And I had to fucking I literally called a cab and said, pick me up at Bevmo.
You drove to Bevmo?
Yeah, I
And then
drove
you
to
couldn't
Bevmo.
drive
Yeah,
back.
I couldn't drive back because I got drunk. Like I was like wasted. Hey, but everybody was wasted. All these like they're all like acting all fancy. Like they had like cheese and stuff.
Dude, I gotta sit on the floor. This fucking leather couch is making me so sweaty.
Hey, guess how much that couch was? It was $200 brand new. So that's why.
Where'd you buy it?
It's also 10 years old.
Where'd you buy it?
What?
Where'd you buy it?
I don't know, some fucking Chinese lady.
Fucking racist.
I know. See, that's racist. I said I bought it from a Chinese lady.
Fucking
so
dragon
therefore, that makes me a racist.
Dude, we were all born in the year of the dragon, besides Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Did you just call him
He
Jeremy?
always calls him Jeremy. Jeremy.
What are you trying to say?
You can't pronounce J, apparently.
I think Ricky's like fucking hammered. Are you okay over there?
Fella's melting into the couch.
Like
Come on.
he's molding into
Come on,
the
come on.
couch.
Chilling. That edible's creeping in.
You ate edible?
No.
You get a piece of that?
What's up, Mom?
Dude,
I'm
we
doing
have
a
rule
podcast
of no
right now.
phones. And Troy answers his phone.
I was already on my phone.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say?
That's why. You're Googling shit. That's different.
Well, then
I'm on a podcast. You know what a podcast
No.
is?
That totally defeats the purpose, bro.
Hey, you want to talk about
It's
a
like
fucking Mama's Boy?
recorded
Troy
radio thing.
fucking takes the cake for Mama's
No?
Boy.
Okay, I'll call you back after.
Hey,
Dude, I
Hey.
would say, I don't know, I'm up there, though.
No, actually, you're pretty bad.
I
No,
take
hey,
cake for what?
for Mama's Boy. Hey, Trevor was fucking
I'm
making
a
fun
mama's
of.
boy, but I don't. I'm not the little spoon.
I don't care. I like to be held. Anyone that's willing to hold me, I'll take it.
I will admit I am a fucking mama's boy for sure.
I'll admit it too, Troy.
I'm really close with my mom. I tell my mom everything.
Hey, Troy was so hammered. We were at the river, and Trevor was going off on a tangent on talking shit. But Troy was so hammered he couldn't defend himself.
Called his mom?
No, he was like, Troy was like, I can't wait to tell my mom. I can't wait to tell my mom all this shit. And
then I forgot it all because I was hammered.
Hey, Troy Troy got so drunk he fucking built a tent. It was the shittiest tent I've ever seen because all the rooms were
It wasn't a tent, it was a fort.
Yeah, a fort. He was like dead serious. He's like, fuck you guys, just wait till I'm done. He gets done. There's like 4 chairs. The blanket's like half on. He was like dead serious trying to make a legit fort. And then he stepped in the fort. He's like, fuck this fort. Because he goes in the couch.
Remember
he was so drunk, dude. We fucking piled chairs on top of him. Hey, when I wake up, there's a fortress. It was almost hitting the ceiling that Trevor piled on top of you.
Hey, it was a fucking badass fort.
Hey, you got so hammered you start drinking a glass of Pop-Off vodka. Remember that?
No, it was vodka water.
I don't give a fuck. It's Pop-Off.
It was vodka water and with lemon in it, and it was fancy.
Did you have your pinky up?
I got my pinky up.
Did you hear what else? Those?
Actually, what's funny is Troy asked Trevor to pour him vodka water, and Trevor just put all vodka in there.
Yeah,
that's why we were laughing the entire time.
I figured it out, and then I put more water in it.
You figured it out when there was like a quarter left in the glass. Hey, I seriously didn't watch Troy drink water the entire time.
I didn't drink water for like 48 hours.
I'd be pissing out sludge.
How did you do that?
Because beer's water.
Actually,
beer is 99% water.
And it dehydrates the fuck out of you also.
Yeah.
I just need water.
Dude, if I try just drinking all day long, I have the fattest headache. I'm tired as shit.
You normally drink it off. You have a headache, you're like, fuck it, let me just drink it off.
From the morning, though, not when you're river. I need to substitute a few waters in there.
Yeah, when you're out in the sun, for sure.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's a little tough.
Dude, I remember, Troy, when I first went back to Rancho, we would do day drinking a lot. Remember that? We fucking, like, let's do margaritas at fucking 11 o'clock.
Dude, remember the fucking, the big stick margaritas?
Yeah, that was a shit.
Dude, that was fucking legit. All right.
Still the best margaritas.
So, everybody, if you want to make margaritas, get strawberry margarita mix, an entire bottle of tequila, and cut up big sticks, popsicles, and put them in the blender. Like, the big stick, for some reason, it takes away all the alcohol taste. So you get all you taste is big sticks, and it doesn't matter even if it's like a strong ass drink. So you only need to drink like one drink. You drink one drink and you're fucking hammered. It's legit.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, and I think we did that because we ran out of supply. We ran out of like mix. So like I was like, let's just start putting. I was like, I got big sticks. Like, so we started chopping that up, put it in there. It was fucking good. Remember the redneck margaritas and fucking camping, backpacking?
Yeah.
So we had fucking. Why does everything revolve around drinking in our lives? Saying, like straight up. Anyways,
what are you drinking to figure that out?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Hey, I drink. I drink to have fun. If I had to stop drinking, like Jeremy, I mean, I would. I would probably be a little bit more grumpy, but I would still, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Start smoking weed.
Yeah, I would probably do something like
because that's what I noticed. Like, I don't normally drink during the week, but I smoke a lot more during the week than I do normally on the weekends.
I don't even remember the last time I smoked weed. Probably like 6 months ago.
So you did.
Yeah, it's not hard for me to stop drinking, but it definitely is less fun. Like I haven't drank in 3 weeks, and it's
that the last time we visited you?
Yeah, last time. It's just less fun.
I don't like drinking by myself. That is for sure.
I don't drink by myself.
I don't drink by myself either.
I used to drink by myself all the time.
I do like if I'm by myself, I love to drink by myself and watch a movie. I'm not trying to get like sloshed, but I'll have a couple of beers and watch a movie.
I could smoke by myself, but I can't drink by myself.
I can never get drunk by myself.
I don't really drink beers beers at my house. Like I would drink box wine at my house, and then if I go out, I'll drink beers. Probably because I don't want people to think I'm a pussy drinking wine.
I don't know. I've seen you carry around that box several times.
Dude, hey.
Didn't you fucking make that shit as a Halloween costume one time?
Oh, yeah. I was box wine for Halloween, and I like hooked up a working spigot and everything. I had like a wine bladder hooked up to a pillowcase, and I put the spigot right where my dick was at, and then I was like pouring wine in girls' mouths all night.
The Jack in the Box was my favorite.
I got a picture of it.
That was probably my favorite too, dude. When you made the Jack hat.
Did you see the? I was a pterodactyl last year. That was the best. Well, that was the best one, I think.
No, dude, when you walk into the Jack in the Box, you're all fired. Did you see the Jack in the Box hat that he built?
Hey, somewhere there's a picture of me peeing on the Jack in the Box drive-through menu, and I'm like waving, turning around, and I have a Jack in the Box head on with a suit. I'm wearing a
picture
suit.
to show Jeremy.
We need that.
Yeah.
We need that picture.
Hey, this pic. Oh, dude, it's so funny. How did you do that with paper mache? Not paper mache.
Yeah, it was a handball. You know those tether balls where you like play?
No,
like,
what I'm saying. What do? You dipped it the newspaper, right? What's that called?
In Elmer's glue.
Yeah, what's that called? That you learned that in school.
Paper mache.
Is it paper mache? Yeah, paper mache. All right, I had it right.
And you just let it harden.
Super creative. That's so much time for me. I would just rather put on a dress. And
That was your go-to costume.
Dude, I there was one point I was like, dude, haven't you been a girl for like 3 years? I can't be a girl next year. So then I was in fucking
dude. But like every year, like I have like such like a good costume. I have like such a good costume every year. I feel like I have to like one up it. So it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be
You
now.
and Trevor both got pretty good costumes, but I would say you got them for sure.
What am I gonna be this year? What should I be?
Dude, I don't know. I have no
Hey
idea.
Ryan,
It's
how's
creeping,
that
though.
microphone? You got to grab the balls too.
dude,
Ryan's like sucking the microphone.
Halloween
off.
is creeping
Like,
though. So you
it's
better
not
start
hard.
thinking
It's not
about
hard to see. Some people just have the natural talent to speak. Of me, I have to fucking. I hold it down.
That's pretty fucking legit.
Oh,
Super legit.
It was legit.
Let me see that one. Let me see that picture.
They're looking at a picture of me
Dude,
just like Jack
I'm
in the
glad you
Box.
guys came up to hang out with us.
Yeah,
It,
dude.
it actually looks like like real
Wish you would hit me
commercial
up
or
last
something.
night.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no, dude. If you saw it in person, it looked legit. I mean, you could see some of the lines from the paper mache. It was so legit. The Jack in the Box when we went in there hammered,
Here's
and he
one
told
of me-
like they were all
here's one of me
confused. Like, is this
dancing.
real?
It's pretty nuts.
Dude, that
Troy
fool
gets
Matt's
fucking-
house is pretty cool.
Matt's house?
He's got a nice little pad.
Where were your eye holes? The actual eyes?
No, I saw through the mouth. I had like a red felt, like, but it was very thin, so I can only see down. So I kept running into fucking shit. Like I kept fucking like running like into shit because I can only see down. I couldn't see out. And if I wanted to like see someone's face, I'll go like this. like the whole like
Just lean your head straight back.
It made me
That
just
sucks.
look even more drunk.
Well, I remember every time we kept showing up somewhere, you'd be like, "Fuck, where the hell's my head?"
Hey, but you know what? I still think the box wine was better because the box wine, I had a 0 bar tab. I was like pouring wine out of my spigot in girls' mouths. Like
That's
it
so
was
funny.
great.
Oh yeah, you snuck
Watch,
in
I'll show you a
alcohol.
picture of that. Hold on.
Yeah, that is clutch. I'm not gonna lie.
See, like that word. What the fuck does that mean?
Everybody knows what clutch is.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, are you checked out of young culture now or what?
I'm guessing, dude. What does that mean?
All right, say I make the last 3-pointer shot when it's a buzzer beater, and I made it.
Full goes back to basketball. That's what he said a word last time. He brought it
Yeah.
to basketball. Remember? I was like, "What does that word mean?"
Okay, so say I made it. 3-pointer,
Okay,
clutch.
like that's on point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Clutch.
KLETCH. Clutch.
Yes. With a C.
Dude, I just understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I just understand what they're saying.
No, but I'm used to it though, dude. Because like everyone trips out on my lingo all the time.
For sure. Shit's clutch.
Don't worry, dude. I'll teach you.
Did you like blow up the picture and get it printed out somewhere?
Yeah. There's an online. I
sometimes, right?
printed it
I
out
trip
in like
too. I'm like,
six.
what the hell
Like
am I talking
there
about?
was like
People will
6
never
different
understand
pages.
that.
You were smashed.
Oh, I was.
Let me see.
smashed.
Let me see
It was
that picture.
Halloween. I'm passing around the picture of me dressed like the box wine with a
Yeah,
spigot.
you've had some funny
pouring-
ass fucking costumes.
pouring wine into some girl's mouth on her knees.
Yes. That is awesome.
It was Kim.
Look at that. Let me like it. You like your own photo.
I did.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, everybody. Slick Rick,
Thank you
Pleasure
for having
having
me.
Troy,
Mac Daddy Troy in the house.
J Money,
And Jeremy Moe.
Jay Dizzle.
ModeCast out. ModeCast out. ModeCast out, Jeremy. Jeremy doesn't like when I say ModeCast out.
You can go stop it.
You can catch us on YouTube or Twitter at ModeCast.com.